Hi Chad, how you doing?
Hello,
It's been a
Chad.
while since we
Been a
streamed.
while. We totally.
So we're gonna be starting straight from scratch today.
Yeah,
This is totally not the second time this intro is being streamed.
yeah. It's totally not. It's totally not.
Truly we are scuffed.
Bring back memories of the Yakuza days.
Mine or yours?
Mine was far worse.
Oh yeah. You didn't have Valkyrie though.
So you say yours was scuffed for hardware reasons. Mine just was scuffed. I don't know why.
Yeah. Also, you're not sharing your screen.
Ah, fuck.
I'm gonna lock my ass off if that's the reason.
I hate it if it was actually the reason because I'm minimizing. Oh, Discord is doing it. It's choppy again.
Is it?
It's not. Okay, I panicked.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Poof! Yeah.
Come here, Blackie.
Wow,
Holy
Black
Night.
Kitty, Bramble. Wow, Black Kitty, Bramble.
This is Holy Night. Fuck it now with
Oh.
Holy Night.
Don't hurt my soul like that.
Tsurino Hashita.
Hashite.
Oh, that fucking sad song. That fucking sad ass song.
That just bodes unwell for that kid. Aww. Once again, I'm watching the stream and not the Discord.
That's fine, just make sure that thing never goes choppy.
You'd think they'd be a bit closer together in such weather.
I mean, it's cats. Who knows with him?
I've actually learned quite a bit more about cats since I've had one, and it's not just because I have one, it's because of YouTube shorts.
What have you learned?
For one, I've learned that their fur isn't actually the allergen.
What is
It's their saliva. So the reason that their fur makes people like
because they keep
is because they keep leaking themselves.
Yeah.
But the fur itself is perfectly fine. And as you know, most people are fine with the chemical that's released in their saliva, but there are some that are deathly allergic to it.
Yeah. I'd like to point out the stream is choppy again.
Yes, it is. It's not as bad as earlier, but it is a bit choppy.
Do you think I just need to power through this area?
I think maybe that's too green. There's too much vibrance in the area.
It's such a weird issue there. Oh, this is truly my Yakuza days.
Yep. Time for an upgrading.
I don't think that's the issue of it.
Nah, I mean your internet.
I mean, I have the second fastest internet out of everyone we know.
That's very true. Only reason I haven't upgraded my internet again is because I don't have a router that can withstand the power of a 1 gig line.
You can buy one.
I can and I will, but until then I'm going to stick with my 100 meg line. Also, the problem is that the providers we have only have they don't have anything more than 100 up.
Wait, we don't have like a gig up?
No, we have a gig down with 100 up. Very weird. Oh, there might have been one that was 200 up with a gig down, but still weird. The funny thing is, I still have the exact same ping as everyone else when we play Valorant.
I mean, that's not the issue. The issue is distance, not
Yeah,
speed.
it's latency. Damn it! Now that song's in my head.
Agents.
To anyone that doesn't know what song we are talking about, there's a song called K.
By Bump
Who's
of Chicken.
Yeah, it is Bump of Chicken. There's an animated music video with that.
It's actually shit hard to find that version of it now.
Yeah, that is a fan animation, I believe.
Yeah, because there is no actual one for that.
Yeah. It is an incredibly sad song, but it's very catchy. Like, if you just listen to it without watching the video or reading the lyrics and you don't speak Japanese, you're just gonna have a good time. And then you're gonna go read the lyrics and what it means. And you're gonna cry your eyes out.
Wait, question. If my stream is this choppy, is the audio choppy?
No, the audio seems fine.
Okay. So
Let me check.
what you're saying is I have to become a Valorant streamer.
You can turn yourself up a bit.
Turn myself up a bit.
Just a little bit.
Second shot. Should be good.
Speak.
I am speaking. Oh god, my whole fucking software seems to be hacking at this point.
You are still a bit softer than the game.
How am I softer than the game? I lowered the game's master volume. Okay, let me just do this then.
Wait.
Okay, that's 2.5. Let me lower the game's volume also. Should be fine now. Is hearing the cat's meow is the most important fucking part of this game.
Yeah, it's fine now.
You can do it, little one.
Gambare!
Fucking pipes.
He did the mlem. It looks like he's doing a little mlem, but it's just his lips color.
Yeah. Ouch.
He's fine, he'll walk it off.
Somehow.
Cats are durable creatures, okay?
I must meow. I must meow to my friends.
I felt so bad the other day. We had a house guest, one of my dad's friends was here. And
the cat harassed him?
No. Well, apparently the cat harassed my cousin, but that's a different story. He went into the garage, in the back.
Yeah.
And then the cat followed him out because she's too lazy to jump over the door. But he didn't see her, so he closed the door and closed it on her.
Ooh.
I felt so bad for her. She ran away to go hide, and I had to go make sure she was okay. Yeah. She was fine, but it just felt pretty bad.
Alright, the head crabs.
Oh yeah, I know about those. So yeah, cats are quite durable creatures. The story of the cat harassing my cousin was my cousin came to visit the other day and was petting the cat, but I think the cat's not used to her and she was probably being a bit, wild, because people tend to be wild with cats for some reason.
We must pick them up.
No, not even picking her up, just like, fluffing her too hard, anything. Apparently the cat bit her, so she left. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, let's see where it goes.
Do you remember? Hello. Hello to you too.
It's actually nodding at me as I'm meowing at it.
Yeah.
Wait, the game's not choppy anymore.
Nope. That was the area.
Why does that area break Streamlabs?
The water. It's the water.
It can't
It's the
be
flowing
water.
water. It's the flowing water. It's the.
I think it's the
handle to
fucking
physics.
sunlight.
No, you aren't the only one that has that problem. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, but
I've seen a
it's
few other
only
people saying
Streamlabs that fucked
Yeah.
up.
it might also be the lighting. Hell.
There's a very important letter after hell.
Now it's just hell.
So, Dula, while we're busy with this traversal sections,
Yeah. Do you want me to pull up Mal?
you want to go get my Mel and then we
Let's go.
discuss
this last
our
night.
anime fucking tastes and stuff like that?
We discussed this last night, but we didn't get to do it because your fucking Apex died.
Yeah.
You had to restart your PC. So let me go get you my anime list.
Let's see how my shit anime takes in life.
Yeah, let's see your shitty takes from back in
Back
when
in
was
the
this?
oh, mate, they
August?
probably was.
No.
It's so. When I looked at it, like the latest animes I've reviewed were from like 2019.
Wait, hold on.
What?
You have one item marked. Oh, okay, no, sorry. I thought it was completed. No, it's just you have one item marked as watching, and it's One Piece.
Yeah, I yeah, it's the eternal watching anime.
Okay, let's see. So we are sorting. This is just in alphabetical order. So, this is a show I didn't watch. I think you did recommend it to me at one point, but I don't know why I didn't watch it.
What the fuck is it?
91 Days.
Oh, I fucking love that. Oh, that is legit like a 9 or 8 out of 10 for me.
You did give it a 9.
Oh, okay.
I think you explained something about it to me. I don't remember what.
It's a
you
mafia
showed me
anime.
Yeah.
It's like pure mafia anime. Like none of that reborn shit. Nah,
How
it's a
dare you.
pure mafia anime.
Next we have A Silent Voice. How much do you think you gave it?
Yeah, I fucking love that movie. So that's like
Considering it's like your favorite anime movie.
it's like a 9 or 10 at this point.
You gave it a 10.
That's,
So yeah, you know yourself well, I guess. Okay, next we have Akame ga Kill.
Oh, that will be a hard 4.
Surprisingly, you gave it a 5. Which
I'd lower that now. I don't like that anime.
You're gonna lower it to a 4.
Yeah, okay. I would lower that to a 4 in a fucking heartbeat now.
Okay, Akira.
Oh, I fucking love Akira. It will be like
I know you have
9.
a special place. You have a special place for Akira. You gave it a 10.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a 10. I fucking love Akira.
Angel Beats.
Oh, that will be like a 7 or an 8, I think.
You gave it an 8.
Yeah.
Okay? So you so far your taste hasn't changed much.
No, not much so far.
Okay. Another.
Oh, that would be a hard 3 or 4.
You gave it a 6.
I'd lower that shit so quickly. Another just shit anime that got carried because a lot of people saw the shock value in it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time you watch it, you're like, holy shit, this is fucking
This is brutal.
And
then you watch more anime.
Yeah, you watch more anime, you watch this again, and you're like, okay, this kind of just shit.
No,
So,
this is just...
now you have stuff like Attack on Titan, where that is child's play
Yeah.
compared to what Attack on Titan has done.
Head crabs.
Nah, neither of them have done
Ass
head crabs, I
lice,
don't
no, get the fuck off me.
think. Lice? Can you make it out? Can you make
fuck.
it out?
No. Get off,
Nice.
Get off.
You got the jukes. Wait, hold on,
I juked myself there. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, sorry, I'm delayed. You just trampled one of them there. I assume you can take a... They do, though. This is all the time. This is all you experience from playing Subway Surfer and Temple Run.
Yes, totally. What the fuck is the Sonic one? It's Sonic Forces, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
you have done well traversing.
on with the Mal.
Okay, just resituating all my screens quickly. Okay, so here is one that I kind of agree with you. I may even put it higher. Assassination Classroom.
I like it, but I feel like I'd give it a lower score nowadays. I think I'd give it like 7 or an 8. Like
You
7.
did give it an 8.
Okay, yeah. I'd put it at a 7 more nowadays.
I would probably put it at a 9. I think I enjoy it a lot more because I prefer more light-hearted anime than you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I think that's where we differ the most. Is I prefer the more light-hearted stuff. You prefer the more edgy shit.
How dare you say that when you are the one that likes SAO?
No. I watch SAO because it's bad. I enjoy SAO because it's bad.
Last I checked, you will defend Alpine.
Will I though?
Will he defend the arc where his cousin tries to bang him?
I mean, that's just normal in Japan. It's not a odd thing. It's just a cultural barrier, really. Anyway, moving on. You gave both seasons an 8. Assassination Classroom.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, season 1.
Season 1. Oh, that's a low ass score for me. That's like a 5.
Gave it a 6. Season 2.
Season 2 gets better, so I'd give that like a 7 or an 8.
Give it a 6.
Okay, I'd rate that a little.
Season 3.
Season 3 I'd also give like a 7 or an 8.
And then, which you did, you gave it a 7. And then season 3 part 2.
Oh fuck, I forgot it gets split. I remember them as one season, so I think I'd put it as a 7 still.
You gave part 2 an 8.
Why the fuck did I give part 2 an 8?
I don't know.
What happens in Oh, okay, now I remember. It's the Beast Titan does this stuff.
Oh
fuck.
I remember all the Beast Titan memes. Okay, this one I feel like you would give it a much lower score than you did here. Beelzebub.
Oh, Beelzebub. Oh, that is like a 5 for me.
You gave it a 7.
Why the fuck would I give it a 7 now? It's a 5.
Nah, I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed the manga as well. The ending was rushed because I think they had to wrap it up
isn't that
quickly.
the usual issue with animes?
Yeah,
that mangas they go on too long.
Yeah, but it's disappointing. I wish they would just wrap it up neatly at least.
No,
rather than giving us a rushed
ending. You know
ending.
how they are. It's either your manga needs to keep going on or your manga needs to end on the drop of a fucking dime.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. Berserk, the Golden Arc one.
Oh, that I'd give
Egg
a fucking. I'd give all 3 Golden Arc movies a 10.
You gave it an 8.
I need to go raise those fucking scores. My god, I love the Golden
You only
Arc.
rated the 1. You only rated the first.
Oh god, I need to go rate them all a 10.
Black Lagoon. Season 1 and 2, you gave it the same score.
Would that probably be like a 7?
8.
Yeah, I can see why.
Blast of Zetsu no Tempest.
Oh god, that will be like a
They
4.
confused the shit out of me because of the name.
Yeah, that's Blast of Tempest in English, but that's a 4 for me.
You gave it a 6.
I entirely disagree with me. that anime is so stupid.
I also disagree with you, but in the opposite direction, because I think it was a really good anime.
No, because
not like amazing, but I feel like it deserves a 7, maybe.
Nah, for me the first half is just weird, and then second half is just even worse, because second half doesn't feel like it should be there.
True, it feels very
What we're gonna do?
disjointed.
We're gonna go back in time and we're gonna go solve some shit, and we're gonna find out
That was
she's
like
the
2
evil
episodes. What do you mean?
version. She's the evil one. The sister that the brother wants to bang.
Yeah. Not that she wants to bang, that she was banging.
No.
They were a couple.
The
sorry,
brother,
sorry.
not
Sorry.
the friend. Not
Sorry,
the friend
sorry.
that they could
Yeah,
entirely
my bad.
get the dude to stop wanting to destroy the world by just saying, I will
know.
tell you who your sister was banging. Need help.
So you gave that a 6.
And
Okay.
press enter. Okay, I got enter.
So it seems that this is just a blanket statement for Bleach.
Oh god, Bleach is one of those animes that I would love if they didn't do filler. And if they just ended it at a certain point. So I'd give it like a 7.
Yeah, you did indeed give it a 7. Kekai Sensen, or Blood Blockade Battlefront.
I love that, so I'd probably give it like an 8.
You gave it a 9.
I love Blood Blockade.
Me too. It's really good. I think I still need to finish season 2 though.
I also need
is
to still
bad.
finish season 2, I think.
Not to mention that Bump of Chicken does the opening, and it is
Oh, absolute
magical.
fucking banger. And then there's the endless
Which-
meme of Sugar Song and Butter Step.
Yeah, which I love that song too, so I don't even mind. I will forever love the Pokemon parody of it.
If you can bet, if there's a fandom out there, it has a version with Sugar Song and Butter Step.
100%. Okay, I want no Exorcist or Blue Exorcist.
Both seasons or just the one?
Well, you gave them the same score, but what would you rate them individually? Because they are very different.
So, with
feeling.
the second season, I would give like an 8, but the first season, I'd give like a 5 because of the first half. The first half is good, and then the second half is the worst shit ever.
Okay, I kind of agree with you there. So I would still. I didn't enjoy the second season much, to be honest.
This is the second season. I enjoyed the second season.
The reason I didn't enjoy the second season is because of the fuck up that they had with the first season.
Yeah.
You can't just erase that from your brain.
We're like, okay, we're gonna make a season based on the manga again, but this is the mid part of that entire season. Yes, we're gonna ignore
Also,
the fact
you
how
already
it goes.
you already did a finale for the anime. What do you mean?
Yeah.
This is an interesting one because it's an anime that, aside from the opening, we have not discussed in a long time.
What?
Tomb. Batum.
Oh, Batum. Oh god. I'd want that to continue, but I'd probably rate it low nowadays.
Yeah, it's very fan servicey. It came out around the same time as Sword Art Online, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it is from that
It was,
era.
yeah. I mean, like during the same season kind of thing, or like the next season. Because I remember there was this SAO hype, and then there was the hype of how they gamify, like they brought this video game into reality kind of thing in Batum.
Yeah, it's around the
Battle
era
Royale.
of where both isekais and game-based animes got really popular.
Yes. And Batum was one of the first that really ran with the concept. It was pretty good, but firstly for me it was, you know, as you know, I'm not a big fan of the
Death game type things, yeah.
yeah, especially when it's so fucking brutal with some of those bombs and some of the pasts of those people.
Yeah, though, especially that young dude.
Yeah. Like Batum is a lot of the people in the anime are just unlikable characters because they were like criminals and assholes.
Yep.
So what do you think you rated that?
I don't know, I think that would be like a 6 nowadays for me.
Okay, you rated it a 7 back then.
Close.
Alright, I didn't even tell you what you rated Blue Exorcist.
What?
You 7 for both seasons.
For both seasons? I'd rate
both
the second
seasons.
season higher because I feel like the visuals got so good for the second season.
It did. But do you agree with the 7 for the first season? Not lower?
What you guys talking about? So he's going through my old anime list of how I rated animes back from high school to like 2019, and we're seeing if I agree with that shit still. FMA live action on Netflix, it's the best shit ever. Don't you fucking lie to me. I saw how much they ruined Louis
Do you
Armstrong,
mean it in the
Alex
same
Louis
way?
Armstrong.
Do you mean it in the same way that Death Note is the best shit ever? Because if it's in that way, then I can agree with you. But to be fair, we haven't watched it, so we should do a watch
I
along
watched
one day.
I actually watched the Death Note one twice.
No, the FMA one. I was there with you
Yeah.
when you watched it the second time. But yeah, we're just going through the ML. Okay.
Oh god, what is it?
Lol, I'm dead. No, live action sucks. Okay.
Okay.
Like, I will say though, it's not particularly amazing, but the Bleach live action is watchable if you think of it as a separate entity.
You have told me this, and I have refused to watch it still.
I know. I'm just saying, as a general statement to all,
Like, if I remember
go
right,
in with a blank canvas.
the last boss is Kingfisher.
Yes.
To be fair, they kind of ruined Kingfisher also later on in the manga, but that's a different point.
Yeah. Oh, the whole point of the anime.
This game from start to end also.
The only thing I'll say is make sure you explore an entire area because there's no going back.
Yeah,
okay.
I know. Come on, cat. We can do this. We can do this.
Oh yeah.
We can do
I
this.
forgot about this.
We can do this. We're nearly there.
The creators really love their cat.
Yeah.
Okay, next on the list we have Bungo Stray Dogs.
Oh, I fucking love me some Bungo Stray Dogs. I'll give
First
that
season.
thing a hard. All of them I love. I'll give it like a hard 8 or 9.
You gave the first season a 7 and the second season an 8.
I need to raise that shit because I love me some Bungo.
I do too. I still have to watch the second season though, and I need to rewatch the first season because I don't remember shit. Okay, here's one where I would actually rate it a bit higher myself. Charlotte. So I will. If it's the ending that's your issue, I will agree with you. That was a bit.
It's rushed, but I do like Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's rushed. It's more the start is very slow in Charlotte.
Yeah, but I get that what they were going for because I mean it's the same team that did Angel Beats, which.
Yeah, it's also a slow ass start, and then it just winds up in like we have to play baseball to get rid of this one bitch that wants to pass on. Okay.
We have to turn this bitch out to do a German suplex.
Jason! I was playing
Hi,
something,
Tata.
and they modded Jason into the game, and I can't remember what the fuck it was. I think it was this game, where they modded the meow button into a yell Jason button.
Jason!
I think it was legit this game. Oh fuck, there was a code. 3448?
How you doing, Toto?
No, 3748.
How was stream this morning?
Yeah, how's the new area? I still need to get verified. What was 3748?
Was it Sumera, where Paimon is being racist?
It's just squiggly lines, you know. I'm doing good, by the way, Tota. How are you doing? We're discussing my shit
doing
anime
good.
tastes.
Yeah. So, Charlotte, what did you score?
I give that like a 7.
You did give it a 7.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ooh, this is one where usually I would fight with you, but I've had this fight with you so many times I don't care anymore.
Oh, let's fucking hear it.
Clanad.
Oh, that's a hard 3 or 4. Let's go.
You gave it a 4.
Oh, Clannad. The first section of Clannad is so shit that I didn't want to watch After Story.
Which is the sad part, because After Story...
I might give After Story a shot
I
because of
can't.
Giga Clip.
I physically can't watch Clanad anymore.
Yeah. Some bad shit happened. There's some bad voodoo around that show with you.
Every time I watch Clanad, like when I get to the last episode of After Story, somewhere in my family I just hear, oh, there's a janaza, there's a funeral, there's a child died, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I no longer watch Clanad. Hey?
That's what seems the
Yeah.
of Clannad.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch Clanad anymore.
Oh, I might watch After Story just because...
Because of Trash Taste?
Trash Taste were talking it up like, season 1
Yeah.
is shit, and then After Story gets really good. I was like, okay.
Alright, we should make our 9x9, our 3x3s one day.
Oh god,
9x9s.
I used to have a 3x3. I
have never had one.
I used to have one. It used to be so shit, if I remember correctly.
What was it like Naruto was in there?
I think Naruto and Bleach were in there because this was like still high school
back
days.
then. Let's see, Code Geass.
You know, Code Geass is one of those animes that people keep telling me it's really good, and I don't remember it at all.
You gave it a 7.
Yeah, I don't remember it anymore. Is the issue?
Even you thought it was somewhat good at some point. Also, Sumeru is beautiful. Feels like a new game in the best way.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
nice.
only gotten to the starter area of Sumeru with the rainforest and that. So I'm just a little cheeky cat. Yeah, if anything, that show gave one of the best flow songs ever.
I don't know the game Themesia.
Themesia?
Don't know.
Google it for me quickly.
Yeah, I've recently seen or heard of it. I don't know what it is though.
Google it for me.
Is it a horror game?
No, it's not. Knowing him, it's a Souls-like.
It's a grueling action adventure with fast-paced combat and intricate plague weapon system. Okay, so yeah, it does seem like a Souls-like.
It's the Souls-like with a plague doctor.
With a plague doctor, yeah.
Yeah. It looked really good, but I'm also looking forward to Life of P, which is the Pinocchio Bloodborne game.
Themesia, these nuts.
I never expected these nuts jokes from Toto, my god.
We just got these nuts from Toto. Hello.
Sorry, I spent too much time around.
Hold on, person.
Trust me, we make that joke. I used nuts myself the other day.
Somehow.
You don't know what a cat is?
It is a joke.
No, he's talking about Themesia. No, it's an actual game.
Oh, no. It's an actual game.
It's an actual game. If I remember right, it's not that good, because people said it lacks a lot of things, but I want to give it a shot eventually. I have too much stuff that I have to currently play on my list anyway, like Spider-Man I need to beat. I need to do a second... I want to do a second playthrough of Stray so that I can put it on my channel without like commentary on it.
Ah, yes.
Because weirdly, that gets me the most fucking views on YouTube.
So Dean, what you need to do is figure out how to...
record and play at the same time.
No, just... Wait, don't you? I thought you did.
No, I used to do that. It eats too much on my CPU. Like, if I upgrade my PC, I will do it.
Yeah.
But for now, I do second playthroughs, and I don't mind with games like Stray. It's actually a fun game.
Yeah, that's true. And it's a fairly short game, so
yeah, it's only like 4 hours. I can pop that out in like a day or two.
Just do an endurance stream.
I need to finish Final Fantasy, so I can delete it. How far are you in Final Fantasy? If I remember right, you made it
15.
to the city. And that was the end of it all that I saw. Gamekop, what do you rank Shingeki no Bahamut? I did not watch Shingeki no Bahamut. I never watched. I watched the first episode. It didn't catch my attention. I saw the art style and I was like, I don't think I need to watch this, and then I just didn't.
I tried watching it as well, and it gripped me for like 2 episodes, and then I was kind of out. Partly because I like the voice actor for the main character.
I remember it being one of those famous voice actors. Yeah.
It was yeah. Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop, I'll
Let's see if you're getting cancelled today.
I'll rate it like an 8. Good animation. It has a lot of, I feel, filler episodes in it is the issue.
Yeah, but it's all part of the journey.
It's all part of the journey. Like, it's all to get you like, oh, he's so chill. He's such a nice guy. And then you get to the last couple episodes.
Get you attached. Get you to know the characters.
Yeah, and then you get to the last couple episodes where you're like, oh god, he's dead, isn't he? It's that, and then the random ass clown episode. It comes out of nowhere. It serves no point to the story. But my god, it's an amazing fucking episode.
Yeah.
He's just fighting the Millennium Earl, and I don't know why.
Before the Millennium Earl existed.
It's legit just, he's fighting the Millennium Earl, and I was watching it like, what is happening? Why is he doing it? Why is he fighting a magician fat guy?
You only watched Cowboy Bebop much late?
Yes.
Like, later than most people.
I watched it like, only like a year or 2 after I started anime, I think.
Yeah. Which most people, like, Cowboy Bebop is one of their first animes.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop is like your introduction to anime most of the time.
Yeah, because it's so good. Even you can watch it in English.
Yeah,
and it will be just as amazing.
I'll check out
Toto says.
Toto. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Sips tea. You also rated the movie, which I thought was fucking phenomenal as well.
The movie's really good. It's again, it's one of the things like, where does this fit into the story?
That was the issue because I think it's before, it's somewhere before the last episode, but I'm not sure where exactly because everything is such a fucking jumbled mess in that.
Yeah.
That's plot point.
What about Hajime no
You gave it an
Ippo?
8.
So
We're getting there.
yeah, we'll get there, Toto. We'll get there soon. Don't worry. So, don't know what's next on the list.
D Greyman.
D Greyman. D Greyman's one of the animes I love, but I also don't like because of the filler.
There's a lot of filler.
There's an entire section where we're making fun of one Noah specifically in filler.
Yes, there is. Anyway, your rating?
I'll give it like a 7. I like it, but the filler drops the score down a bit for me.
You gave it an 8.
I'd lower that rating just because of how much filler there is and how little happens during that anime.
I mean, you know how I feel about this anime after years of waiting for a single chapter to drop in the manga. And Hello also exists.
Hello,
Hello,
I did like it. Was again, it has the same issue of it feels like it does. It feels like it gets nowhere.
It feels like an entire. My issue with Hello is it feels like an entirely different show.
Yeah, especially with how in the first half it's the thing of, hey, we have to stop Alan from turning into a Noah. Never mind, we're gonna go on this one Kanda's backstory now.
So you gave that a 7.
Makes sense.
The original for Greyman. Darling in the Franxx.
I actually don't like that anime. It looks amazing. It has some interesting themes, but it wastes it all. So I'd give that a 6.
You gave it a 5.
Yeah, about there. It legit has so much potential, but it wastes it all.
Toto, where did you get that gun? And that sloth.
I need to make my emotes. I need to finish making emotes.
Thank you again for the emotes, Toto. I swear I'll stream soon. Ooh, spicy one, Death Note.
Death Note is again that issue of I like half of it.
Yeah, it gets to a point where
it gets to the point.
I've heard stories. I've never seen the show myself, but I've heard so many stories.
Spoiler for a godforsaken 15-year-old show at this point.
Yeah.
But you know what part I'm gonna spoil, right?
Yeah. So after that, everything goes
downhill. So when Al is gone, the show is just boring. And then we get Mello. And Mello is the better Al in every aspect. And that just makes the show boring.
Yeah. Desperate. You gave it you gave Death Note an 8, by the way.
Okay. You ain't watched Death Note? I have watched Death Note. I just don't like half of Death Note.
I ain't watched Death Note.
Yeah, Dula hasn't. Death Parade, I'd give it like an 8. Because I do enjoy Death Parade. It's just, again, one of those animes are like, you work as a 12-episode anime. Thank God you don't go any longer.
You give it a 7.
Fucking, I forgot Kira actually shows up in that anime.
Oh god, he does.
He shows up and they're like, what shall we do with him? We don't know, they don't tell him he's a mass murderer. Like, what shall we do with him? We don't send him to hell. Okay. It's fucking Kira, but okay.
I mean, most of the people he killed were bad people.
Most. There becomes a point he just goes over the fucking edge and he's just like, you know, for the sake of me not getting caught so I can kill bad people, everyone will die.
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Oh, I love Kimetsu, so I'll probably give that like an 8 or 9.
You give it a 9. Desperate, you gave a 7.
Yeah.
Devilman Crybaby. I know you love your Devilman Crybaby.
So, Devilman Crybaby is carried by the ending alone. That's the thing. The anime is so dull and bad. It gets carried by the ending. But the ending was so good that I think I gave it like 8.
You gave it a 7.
Close.
So I don't plan to ever watch Death Note, I'm sorry.
Because
I've tried.
honestly, the ending to Devilman Crybaby is just so good.
It's just not for me. The show itself, the movie itself was not for me. Or ONA, I guess. So, let me just make sure of something. Okay, yeah, let's go in chronological order.
Oh god.
Digimon Digital Monsters. So, in other words, Digimon Adventures.
Digimon Adventures, oh that I'll legit give like an 8.
You gave it a 7.
I'll
I had to
raise
scroll
that
down
nowadays.
because Adventure 2 is on top for some reason.
I'll fucking raise that to like an 8 now.
Okay. All the tries are here as well, but let's go with Adventure 2 first.
Adventure 2, that I'll give a 7. I feel Adventure 2 is slightly worse than Adventure 1.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, now we go through the Digimon try, and I don't know what order these go in because they are all named after the movie names.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with Coexistence.
You know this isn't gonna work because I'm not gonna know
Yeah,
what the
this
fuck.
is okay. Let me check which is which. I think Coexistence is the law.
Good luck with studying your Nihongo no Jozu.
Enjoy. Is he gone? Is he going?
No, he's gonna try
Oh.
doing that while minimizing stream and everything.
Oh, okay. So this doesn't help at all.
You know, okay, I will rate try overall.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
And I will say, try is a very good 7.
Okay, so you have rated
Yeah.
none of them. Okay, only one of them was rated as a 7.
The issue is, in so many of them, it's just the kids chilling, which would be
Yeah.
fine in a normal show, but not in movie formats that we had to wait months for.
Yeah, years for.
Yeah,
the
we
whole
had to
thing
wait
to be done.
years for it to all finish.
So one of them you rated at 10. I believe that's the one where Taichi almost dies.
Yes, which I would rate very high. The one with the teacher and everything.
Yeah. I believe Coexistence is the
Probably the
last one.
Yeah, which is alright. It's just
You rated it the lowest. You gave it a 7.
like the best part of that movie is the AMV that the dude made afterwards of to show how far
Yes.
Taichi comes, and then plays the original fucking song.
Determination was the one where Joe finally got his shit together.
Oh yeah.
You gave that a 9. Loss? Is this Loss?
Yeah, isn't that the
Is
one where
this a dead meat?
Kabuterimon evolves and then just solos his entire friend group?
I think so.
Oh yeah, Dula, you will know I'm at my lowest in life if I ever dress like this.
Is this your midlife crisis look?
This is my life has gone to entire shit look. I will legit buy one of these hats and everything.
Okay, now I know if it ever gets to this point. What is your instructions? Take you out or take you out? Like out of the house or out of life?
I leave that to you to figure out.
And then yeah, the last two you rated an 8. Yeah, so overall you gave it an average score of around 8-ish.
Yeah. Which makes
Okay.
sense, makes sense.
Dororo.
Dororo!
I know you really like
Oh god,
Dororo.
I forgot about this.
Oh, the bag?
So, Dororo I love. I will rate it an 8.
You did rate it an 8.
Okay.
Dr. Stone. Yeah?
Dr. Stone is right. So with Dororo, the thing is, you can feel it's a very old anime. Because that is originally from the 50s.
Yeah. So it has that 50s.
Yeah,
feel.
that's the same guy that wrote Astro Boy, and you can feel that.
Dr. Stone, you say an 8. You did originally give it a 7.
I will give that an 8, because, again, watching that OVA made me realize, oh, I love these characters.
Dragon Ball. Did you actually finish all of Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball, of course I finished Dragon Ball.
I have not.
The original Dragon Ball, yeah, I finished
Yeah.
that shit.
I didn't. I watched a few episodes when I could back in the day, but on SAPC 2. But that's
The
about
thing
it.
is, with Dragon Ball, that is the one that you can see. Oh yeah, this is fucking Journey to the West right here.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, that was Journey to the West.
Yeah, which was the original premise before he
Whereas
comes up with
Dragon Ball Z was just like, we need to make this a battle manga now.
It's
some
like a
reason.
battle manga with the most fucked up power scaling to this day.
And a weird ass storyline.
I legit can't talk about Super too much because I will spoil the new movie. But yeah, the power scaling is just entirely fucked up.
I'm just referring to how Goku was originally just, a lost boy with a monkey tail.
Yeah, he was just a kid
Ow.
from the mountain with a monkey tail.
Now he's an alien
Now he's an alien
god.
tier level thing.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z I'll rate like an 8.
What did you rate?
Dragon Ball, that I'll rate only like a 6.
6 and 7.
Makes sense. Super, I would legit rate way lower.
You didn't rate Super.
Yeah, because Super
On now.
was still ongoing
Yeah.
until 2020, I think. I honestly can't remember. No, it was 2019 it ended. Because I know for a fact because
I
people were still
cannot
getting
unless I
together
keep
to...
video on with mini player. Oh no.
Yeah, I still remember people were losing their mind over Goku versus Jiren to the point they opened up mid-street cinemas and streamed it like it was a fucking prize fight.
Sold tickets and shit. Drifters. I never watched Drifters.
So Drifters is you can see that was made by the people that made Hellsing, but it lacks a lot of the magic that Hellsing has.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say it was made by the people that made Fate because it's a similar concept.
It's a similar concept, but it's made by Hellsing's creators.
Which would probably be better, I guess.
Kinda, it's way more violent.
You say that, and then I just think back to Iliasfield getting fucked
Yeah.
by Gilgamesh.
Yeah, the heart ripped out and then chopped in Shinji and everything. Somehow Shinji
Yeah, it
lives.
was weird ass shit. Okay, this one I didn't expect to see. Eden of the East.
In what?
Eden of the East.
Oh, Eden of the East, that will be like... Remember, there was a time me, you, and Jacob all got really into Eden of the East.
I still fucking think it's a brilliant
That's
show.
a brilliant show, yeah. It's slow, but that works for it. So I
Yeah.
would rate that like an 8.
You rated it an 8?
Because yeah, it's a really good show.
Yeah, it's a really fucking good. I do recommend anyone watching. I do recommend Eden of the East.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a slow burn. But
it's a slow burn.
good
If I remember right, there's a movie also that you need to watch.
That's like a really good joint. yes, there's an accompanying movie.
Yeah.
This one, I expected to be higher from you, actually.
What?
Elfen Lied.
You know, I think I rated Elfen Lied years after I watched it, which was, I watched anime by then and I realized, Elfen Lied is just edgy.
It's just edgy for the sake of being edgy.
It's just pure edge, and that's probably what got my teenage brain to fucking love it.
Even those hands are edge.
It was tits and edge was all that show was.
Pretty much. You gave it a 6.
I'd rate it lower, and to be honest, I'd rate that a 5 or 4 now.
Erased.
Erased the endings, all that ruins it.
Konomachi de Materu.
Well, not even the ending. It's just in Erased, there are some frustrating, very obvious issues with it.
Yeah. It was well written.
It's well written.
At some point, it became kind of.
Yeah, it's like, how are we gonna reveal who the dude is? The most obvious thing is gonna happen, and you're gonna go, oh no, it can't be him. This is too obvious.
Yeah.
And then
They're
happens.
gonna throw in a red herring.
Yeah, like there's no red herring now. It's the first dude you think it is actually the killer.
So I will say that the charm of when we watched Erased was we watched it as it came out.
Yes.
We didn't binge it.
Yes.
And that works very well for a show like Erased.
So that works really well with mystery shows.
Yes, because it gives you time to lament and think about what is happening.
Yes.
and try to figure out the mystery by yourself rather than just binging through it, and you don't get that time to really lament what's happening.
The only issue is Erase gave away the plot, what you call it, like the entire mystery at around episode 6.
Yes, they did. And it was just kind of from there. I did still enjoy it, but it was the ending was very disappointing for a lot of people.
Like the issue is Naruto has wired me in a way that the most obvious thing will indeed be the actual answer.
Yeah. And I mean, you know how I am with
you just predicted the plots, yeah.
So for Erased, it was really fun to watch because of that. It was like, can they throw me off, kind of thing. At some point, it was just like, okay, no, it's too fucking easy. So what do you think you gave it? Or what would you give it now?
I would give that as like a 7. So it's still a good anime. It's just the ending is what ruins it for me.
You gave it a 9.
Nah, I'd lower that now. Especially with the main character getting cucked by the person I thought was a female in the anime.
Eromanga Sensei. Well, he had another person to go for, which was kind of weird after the.
It was, because their age gap is way too big.
Their age gap is big, and they don't know each other in this time.
Yeah. Oh, manga, I forgot I watched that shit. That would be a 4 for me. I ain't no Gaunt.
I would kind of agree with you there.
You had a very good lunch?
Yes, or rice. This lunch was delicious, or the rice is delicious.
Yeah. I love Erase. Yeah, I loved Erase too. It's just, again, my issues are they give away the everything too early. God, what's off?
Oh, we just too big brained. We're just too big brained.
I doubt that's the fucking fact, but okay.
We should play a mystery game one day. Try and figure this shit out.
Honestly, we should.
This is a fun one. I know you enjoy this because we have spent many of hours talking about lore. Eureka 7.
Oh, that is a 9 for me. That is legit a 9 for me.
I will say, this is nostalgia for you as well. Not for me, because I watched it much later in life, but for you, this was
it's nostalgia, but I did watch it again at a later point, and it was still good
and it was still good.
This is Tasty Rice.
Oh no, this is Tasty Rice? Yeah.
Yeah, it's about right. Suppose it is multiple translations. So a lot of Japanese is based on context.
It's basically interpretation.
Yeah. It's legit, you need the context to a lot of.
While Gohan is rice, it's also just a meal or like a lunch.
Yeah. And that's the joke in Gohan's name.
Yep. So Eureka 7, you said you give it a 9.
I'll give that a 9.
You did give it a 9.
Yeah, fucking
you
love that.
Didn't rate any of the movies
because the movies are recap movies.
Wasn't there? There was one that was just a fucking trip show.
Oh, fuck,
timelines and shit.
One. Oh god, you reminded me of that weird movie that changes the lore entirely, but then it turns out that might be the one that leads into Ow.
Yes, because AO also exists and you did not rate that either.
No, I need to rate Ow, but Ow I would rate like a 5. Just because it fucks up a lot of the lore.
Evangelion 1.0, you are not alone.
Evangelion 1.0 and 2.0, I will rate 9s.
You rated them 8s. 3.0?
3.0, 3.0 and 4.0. Oh yeah, 4.0 won't be ranked there. Those I'll rate like a 5 or 6. They're not very good interpretations of the story. I know it's from the same creator, and it's because years later he's changed his mind on the series, and you can feel that.
Yeah.
He realized, oh yeah, so we made Evangelion under harsh circumstances, and I was a very depressed person, but I'm better now, so I'm gonna change.
Oh, man, that's all. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Did you hear Gon's story of the wedding where they all did that for the wedding? Like his friends all gathered around him and suddenly and started doing the congratulations.
Before you go, Toto, let me write Hajime no Ippo and tell you something about it. Hajime no Ippo,
we are very close to it actually.
We watched in like grade 10, and it nearly got my entire class to start boxing. It legit was such a good anime for all of us. It nearly got us all into boxing.
I even tried boxing for a bit.
So I will rate Hajime no Ippo, all the seasons, like a high 9 because it's such a good story.
So there's only Fighting Spirit and Fighting Spirit New Challenge because apparently that's the English name for Hajime no Ippo.
Oh yeah.
Fighting Spirit.
Makes sense.
Okay. So Hajime no Ippo, you gave them both 8s.
No, I'll give them 9s
for the 2
because
seasons.
Hajime no Ippo is legit such a good anime.
It was my first anime in grade 10 as well. Yeah, Hajime no Ippo, like it was around before grade 10, wasn't it?
So Hajime no Ippo's first season was like 2002 first came out, and then New Challenger came out around grade 10 side.
Yeah, and I did watch it originally a little bit, and I did enjoy it, and then eventually I gave it to you guys. But I think you were a bit apprehensive to watch it at first because what the fuck is an anime about boxing? That's what I'm watching anime for.
You introduced it to me first.
As soon as you watch it,
you first tried to get me to watch that other fighting anime that I got.
Dame
the one I don't like because they keep saying they normal.
Kenichi?
Yeah, Kenichi. And then they start jumping on fucking telephone lines.
No, the masters are not normal. What do you mean?
Yes, but they keep going.
The masters.
They keep going. Yes, a normal person can do all the stuff, but just you need training. I'm like, sir.
No. They were just talking cock. They were lying.
You just punched a hole in the wall. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? No, it's at American drywall, you know.
They just make the entire dojo out of that, so it's more impressive.
But nah, Hajime no Ippo, when people did start watching it, it just went fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
And I will say, it is one of the most hype shows ever. Not because of amazing fight scenes or anything, or like animation. It's just this vibe of, you know,
you love the characters.
The English name is perfect. It is Fighting Spirit.
It's like
that is what it is.
If they ever gave
Yakuza,
if they ever gave Yakuza anime, I would want it in the style of Hajime no Ippo.
Same.
Just the same.
The sound effects of Dempsey roll punches were so epic. Yeah, that's the thing. Like when they do animation for things like that, it's just it hits you so hard. And it makes you want to. It motivates you to start working out and trying to get strong.
The best part of Dempsey Roll was always he started up, you hear the whooshing, and then it zooms out to the opponent looking at it. Oh god! And it's just him doing the figure 8.
But yeah, you gave Hajime no Ippo at least the first 2 seasons an 8 on Mel.
I'd raise
on the list.
I'd raise that to a 9 now.
Next on the list, Fairy Tail.
Fairy first season.
First season.
Fairy Tail, huh?
Keep in mind, Fairy Tail first season was like 60 episodes.
Wait, is it?
Because that encompasses everything up until the Tenrojima arc.
The 3 arc, right? The 3 island arc.
3 islands.
That's not 60 episodes, isn't that like 100?
That might be more, yeah. Sorry. I don't remember exactly, but yeah.
There's a point in Fairy Tail, and it's after Lux's
175.
It's after Lux's arc. I got very bored of the anime. Because I'm like, okay, I see what's happening every time.
It's the same shit every time.
It
has some spectacular...
Yeah.
That is something they do very well. The music is so good.
Like, the start of Fairy Tail is very promising. And then it just goes on with the same tropes constantly, and like, please just change it up a little. I love some of these characters.
Yeah. So what do you think?
That would only be like a 6 for me now.
You gave it a 4?
Nah, I did it dirty. It's at least a 6.
And then series 2, what do you think? Which was after the Tree Island.
So, the only good part about season 2 of Fairy Tail is Masayume chasing.
Masayume chasing, yes.
So-
Good. Once again, the music for Fairy Tail has always been a banger.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two misses here and there because of, just weird choices, but the OST is always good. Them bagpipes can make you conquer the world. 100% true. You're not the first person to say that about the Fairy Tail OST to me recently, Toto. I was watching a streamer, another art streamer, who was using the Fairy Tail music as BGM, said the exact same thing. The bagpipes are just so good.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, what do you think you gave Series 2?
Series 2 is probably where I'd give it a 4.
You gave it an 8 somehow.
Why would I?
You gave it an 8.
What passed me? What was wrong with you?
What happened in season 2 that made you think an 8 is good? Was it that there was 2 Lucys? Was that it?
Was it Ilsa pulling cats out of her tits? Was it that?
It might be. It may have been. I mean, I did get a bit of a visual upgrade, I guess, but not much.
It just has an issue of I don't like a lot of the people's future things, especially Elfman.
Yeah.
Like, he gets the Frankie treatment, and I fucking hate the Frankie treatment.
Like, is second season where we get the Lisana story, like Happy's story arc? Or origin story? Or was that before? Yeah, where Happy came from. Or how they found
No,
his
that's
egg
first
and
season.
raised
That's
him.
first season.
Was that first season?
That's
Okay.
first season.
Because honestly, that was one of my favorite parts, my favorite storylines.
You see, that was
In the show,
after
it was very
Narcissus'
wholesome.
arc, and I was like, nope,
Yeah.
I don't like this arc.
Oh, Yasumi, Toto,
Good night,
enjoy your
Toto.
sleep time. Don't get sick, please. Don't be me.
Don't be us.
So yeah, something happened to you that you gave Fairy Tail season 2 an 8.
And I don't
You
know.
that hates Fairy Tail so much.
And I don't know what the fuck happened there that I gave that.
Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised, yeah.
Well,
Fate Stay Night.
the original.
Stay Night. Stay Night.
So 2006.
Yes. Original.
That is a
Not Unlimited
6
Blade Works.
with one really good scene.
6 with one really good thing, okay. Is it
I am the bone
mana.
of my soul.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say it's the mana fucking scene.
No.
The mana dragon. I am the bone of my sword. But I mean, I am the bone of my sword is in all of them though.
Yes, but it's especially...
And it's more epic in the others.
Nah, I get it. I love it when he's fighting Hercules and he's just trying to survive by doing I am the bone
I
of
am
my
the bone
sword.
of my sword.
And he's just busting him out. Berserker every time he appears.
Okay, so you said a 6, you did give it a 6.
Yeah, makes sense.
Unlimited Blade Works?
Which one, movie or show?
So here's the thing. There's Unlimited Blade Works and Unlimited Blade Works Season 2. Which confuses me because I know there's an Unlimited Blade Works movie.
Yes. So,
Which is something
there's
entirely
2
different.
seasons of Unlimited Blade Works, the series.
You did not rate the movie.
Fuck, because the movie I'd give a higher score than the anime.
Me too, because the movie was really good compared to the anime.
The only thing
The anime
is,
was good,
the
but-
anime has better animation. But
Because-
I don't feel it needed 24 fucking episodes.
Yeah. 25.
Legit, I don't feel the anime needed that much to tell that short of a story.
Especially since it does fit into the length of a movie. Fate Zero. So you get, what would you give it firstly?
Fate Zero?
Unlimited Blade Works.
Fate Zero, I'd
No,
give
Unlimited Blade Works.
Unlimited Blade Works. If it's the show, I'll give it like a 6.
You gave it a 7. Fate
Nah, I
Zero,
didn't know that.
which
Fate Zero
is
is way better.
first season.
Yeah, both seasons I'd give like 8.
You gave season 1 and 9, season 2 and 8.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, because season 1 was a bit better in my opinion. season 2 kind of got a bit draggy.
Like it's nice when you get introduced to all the characters in Fate Zero.
Like that's the thing about Fate though. Like when you're getting introduced to all the characters and learning about all the different quirks and things, and that's the fun part. The combat is kind of meh a lot of the time.
Oh, fucking
unless you're talking about, like Saber versus Lancer.
Oh yeah,
it's always a good time.
It's always a good time. All of them having to team up against Bluebeard was also good.
Yeah. Kaliwawa.
Oh, that was a fucked up villain, by the way.
Jeez. I mean, his master was also a fucked up person. His master was a serial killer.
Yeah.
Okay. We did Hajime no Ippo. Furikuri.
Furikuri I love, so I'll say I gave that like a 9.
You gave it a 10.
Yeah. I love Furikuri. It's such a good fucking show. It's so droll.
It is. And once again, it's another one where the music is a really fucking
good. Because it's all by the pillows.
The pillows. What do you think of the new season, though?
I don't like the new seasons. They are so bad.
The new season also had music done by the pillows.
Yeah.
It was very different and not as good.
So the music is alright. I don't like what they went with the story on the newer seasons.
Is it an entirely different? I thought it was just like a remake.
No, it's a sequel.
A new season?
A sequel because the main character from the original show shows up again and he's like an old man.
You got distracted.
Yeah, it's not that. I tried jumping, but it wouldn't give me the prompt.
Okay, here we're going into... Oh, surprising territory. I was going to say dangerous territory, but surprising territory.
Okay, what is it?
Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma.
Oh, I fucking love these. I love the early seasons of Shokugeki.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised. Wait, how many seasons are there? Is it 3 or 4?
I think there's 6.
Is there 6? There's 6 seasons? Of Shokugeki?
Yeah, because season 4 is the train arc, season 5 is the battle with to get the rights to the thing, and then season 6 is obviously that last arc that no one likes.
Yeah, it was so bad. Even the manga of it was really bad.
It's like, it's the equivalent of the last arc in Bleach. Why do you exist?
I think he's stuck.
I know. I'm just gonna ignore him.
He's having a bad day.
He's just vibing aside.
You only rated up until season 3? Which good for you.
I think that's about right for when Shokugeki came out. I think the last couple seasons only came out like 2020.
Yeah, and they were all in like the span of a year.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Season 1 and 2 and 3?
Season 1, 2 and 3, I'll give that like a high 8. That's a really good 8.
You gave season 1 and 2 a 9, and you gave season 3 a 10.
What happened season 3?
Was that the beginning of the war with the student council?
Yeah, because it's season 4 is the train arc.
Yeah. So this would be the introduction to the Elite 10 or whatever.
It's either the introduction to the Elite 10 or whoever was the bad guy before the Elite 10, but I can't remember who the fuck that was.
Wait. Is this where we introduced to Erina's dad, who's just the worst human being ever?
Yes, that's where we introduced him.
Who, for some reason, got redeemed in...
I hate that they tried redeeming him at the end.
In the worst way possible.
I fucking hate when you have a villain like that, and then you try redeeming him. Like, not every villain needs a fucking redemption. Oh, come on. This is not Naruto.
Do you remember how they redeemed him?
Isn't it that he was trying to save her mother?
He was trying to train her to be the best chef so that she could make food her mother could.
Yeah.
Because her mother's god tongue was so strong that she couldn't physically eat anything. She would just throw it up.
Yeah.
Nothing was good enough. Yeah. That was basically it. And he wasn't good enough to make food for her, so he was like, I must train my daughter in the worst way possible so that she may be strong enough to feed her mother.
I fucking hated that they tried redeeming you, but you should never redeem someone like that.
Like, if you like, I understand, I get his motivations, and that would have been fine if he wasn't such a good villain in the beginning.
It's either a
Like,
good villain,
it is,
or set up that he has something more.
yeah, because this was kind of just like, oh no, he's just an asshole, and then you hear about his motivations, like, yeah, he's still an asshole though.
He's still an asshole for what he did. Like, he had reason, sure, but he's still an asshole.
And the worst thing they did was they had another villain. They brought in another villain.
Oh, the near incest, the fucking near incest villain.
He didn't know. Okay, he didn't know.
The near fucking incest that
he
occurred.
almost wanted to rape his sister, but he didn't know.
Oh,
it was
the
his
near
sister.
fucking incest. Oh my god, that was so.
Sorry,
weird.
you can't say the R word on Twitch.
Yeah, you can't say
Apologies.
that. You can't say that.
Timestamp this. What is it? 1 hour 11 minutes. So you know to remove it later.
Oh fuck. We gotta go.
Okay. So yeah, you really enjoyed the first 3 seasons of Food Wars. Full Metal Alchemist, do I ever need to ask what you think?
Oh, that's a fucking 10. That's always a 10 for me. I'm one of the people that want Full Metal to always be the best anime, but I'm not the toxic about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need to be toxic about what you like, okay? If you like something and there's something better, then you know it's fine. You don't have to. The things you like don't have to be the best things in the world.
Yeah.
You can like jank if you want to. Trust me, I know. I love jank.
The king of jank over here. Oh fuck.
You fucked up? You fucked up? Haha, I can jump, bitch. Wait, they can also jump though. Next you didn't rate original, if I may?
Yeah, because I never watched the original FMA.
Oh, I thought you finished. Okay.
No.
Ghost in the Shell, not standalone. You did rate all of them, well, most of them. There's Ghost in the Shell, standalone complex, and standalone complex second.
So I watched both of them, and I do like them. But just second gig is not as good.
You gave second gig a 6, and you gave the other two an 8. So you are correct. I don't know if you agree with those scores, but that is what you gave back then. Okay. Here we get into the real shit.
Oh god, what is it?
Wait, where is the first season, firstly?
Oh, for what?
Okay, no, I'm just gonna ask you a blanket question. Gintama.
Oh, that's a 10. Gintama will eternally be a 10. There are some lower seasons that happen here and there, but Gintama will be a 10 in my heart.
Yeah, so it's around 8, 9, mostly 9s, but you gave Silver Soul Arc a 10, and the others around a 9 or an 8.
Oh, and then there's the fucking movie.
Well, you gave the movie an 8.
No, movie I'll give a 10. That one scene near the end.
Movie. Wait.
Oh, wait, you talking about Gintama of Yorozea Forever?
Yes.
Okay, that I'll give like an 8 or 9. Yeah, that I'll give an 8 or 9.
You gave that an 8. Okay.
Because a lot of it feels like you're taking long to get to the point.
And then you also gave the Love Incense arc an 8. I don't remember which one this is.
It's the one where Kagura and Shunpachi actually nearly bang. Because they let out a love potion into Kabukicho.
I don't remember this.
It was so. This was between the Shogun assassination arc and Kagura's planet arc. This randomly came out.
I didn't see it then. I probably missed it. But yeah, you gave that an 8. Wait, you gave Gintama the movie a 7?
Gintama the movie?
The Beni Sakura arc.
How did I give that a 7?
I don't know, because you love it enough to make an AMV or to make a short.
No, that was for us whenever we need to talk about it. I was gonna put that at the start, just so that, look. Yeah, oh god!
Oh, you're fucked. First death! Sorry, I distracted you with Gintama.
Yeah, so I love Beni Sakura arc enough that I would make an AMV for when we're gonna talk about it, just so that there's a slight recap about everything.
Yeah, I gotcha. Which we need to do. We need to make we need to make a podcast just talking about Gintama because there is so much.
Yeah.
Might be a 3-parter. Who knows? Okay. Next we have Grimgar, Ashes and Illusion.
Oh, the fucking they stab the goblin and
Hayato
it
Genso no Grimgar.
screams.
Yes, the actual realistic isekai.
The realistic isekai that makes you feel so bad for what they have to do to everything in it.
Which, I mean, like I said, realistic.
Yeah.
If you get isekai, life ain't gonna be all sunshine and harems, you know?
This ain't harem in a labyrinth of another world.
Yeah, no. You ain't getting a bathing scene before fucking... Oh, the jukes! So how much do you think you gave it? Because I will say, I really enjoyed that anime. And I think I watched it twice.
I enjoyed it. The issue is I don't remember a lot of it. So I'd say
that is the problem.
I'd give it like an 8, but it's not very memorable. It's like a good watch. I remember enjoying myself.
Like, if you were to watch it again, you would enjoy it, but yeah, you would have to watch it again.
Yeah.
I think it's because the isekai genre has gotten so saturated. Like, it's been overwritten by everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But I will say it's a really good isekai to anyone watching who has their reservations about isekai. It's fucking good. It's really fucking good. You gave it a 9, actually.
Yeah, makes sense. I do remember enjoying the fuck out of it and binging the entire thing.
Gurren Lagann. I remember I struggled to get you to watch it because you were a bit apprehensive at first.
So Gurren Lagann starts off way
that
too
as
bad.
Well, actually.
It starts off so bad.
Wait, are you talking about the first arc or
So
like
it's
the first few episodes?
It's the first few episodes, and then it gets to where they meet Viral, and then it picks up, and then it slows down again. Like when they meeting the siblings, all the siblings, I don't like that episode. It's the episodes where they have nothing to do but walk. I know it's introducing the cast for later, but a lot of the cast.
I was just gonna say that episode with the introducing the siblings is known for being bad.
Oh, the animation!
The animation took a fucking drop.
Oh, that was Naruto versus Pain tier of bad looking.
Yeah. But yeah, I will always say that Gurren Lagann, for me at least, as a whole, not just like anime versus movie, as a whole, it's at least a 9 for me. I love it.
The thing is, I'd say watch Gurren Lagann the movie, but in the movie skip very important parts.
Yeah. Also, the movie that we watched was the second movie, wasn't it?
I watched the first one.
There is another movie.
I watched the first one. It's not as good.
Yeah?
Because it skips a lot. And then changes how the thing ends.
I see.
And then the second movie starts. And then it's just Spiral King is being fought and defeated. And I'm like, you skipped an entire arc here.
I think there is a bit more to watch, though, that we just didn't see.
Mate, I looked for it. I tried finding it. There is no middle movie. The movie goes from defeating the generals and Viral to fighting the Spiral King immediately.
Okay, then my recommendation to everyone, watch the first half.
Until the time skip, and then you can watch the second movie.
And you can watch the second movie, which is shorter, and I feel like better in a lot of ways.
It's better in a lot of ways, yeah, because
they changed a few things, but in a very good way.
It's a lot. It's not a lot of the we are flying through space. We need to have a conversation about why we're flying through space now.
Yeah.
We need to talk about Roshu is such a cunt all of a sudden.
After the time skip is just the worst person in the world.
Oh, Roshu. They set him up to be like the new fucking best friend. Nah, he's a massive asshole.
So what do you think you gave Gurren Lagann?
Gurren Lagann, I think I'd give...
the anime, then the movie.
The anime, I think I'd give it like an 8. The movie, I think I'd give it like a 9 or 10.
Correct.
Yeah.
9 and 8 and 9.
Yeah, I thought so.
Then we have Hajime no Ippo, the fighting...
Which is the first season.
Yeah. I gave it an 8, which is weird because it's already up top as Fighting Spirit, so...
That's weird, it's weird.
Hellsing Ultimate.
I like Hellsing Ultimate. I can entirely identify it just because of how edgy it is.
100%. Like, I never watched Ultimate, I watched the abridged version of Ultimate.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch the original, I watched Hellsing Ultimate abridged.
Oh, okay.
and I love this.
Honestly, I feel that's the best way to watch Ultimate now. It's a bit too edgy nowadays.
Yeah.
I can't
High School of the...
I'd rate Helsing Ultimate like a 7.
You gave it an 8?
Rated low. It's not that good. It's good as an edgelord type thing. It's the story.
Was it Nazi zombies invading England?
That's Nazi zombies invading England while the Vatican watches.
And the vampire kills them all.
Yeah.
High School of the Dead. So, I want to know what your thoughts were when you did rate it. Like, how do you feel about it back when you first watched it versus how you feel about it now? Because I know how it is nowadays.
Damn.
That would not work at all.
Tuts. Damn.
Pretty much.
It's that, and it had really cool zombie action, I feel, and then
yeah,
that's its two main appeals only.
So here's the thing, that was around the time that we were really into the zombie genre, like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
What's that other one?
Dead Island came out around that time also, fuck.
Is it
Dead Rising also.
That you were so hooked on back then?
Yeah, because I really want to play Dead Rising.
We started watching a bunch of zombie movies. So, yeah, it was this, like, I wouldn't say it's a start of an era, because you were already in that phase, but for me it was kind of a start of, like, really getting into the zombie genre.
Yeah, there was the Resident Evil movies.
Yeah.
Please catch
And then... But yeah, obviously we all know how this anime went, and it never got a second season.
Oh, and the creators did now, so yeah.
Yeah. So, rating?
Oh, that would be like... Story-wise, 5. Pure, comedic factor
zombie
to
action.
watch, I'd give that like 7.
You gave it a 6, so in the middle.
In the middle, yeah.
Yeah. Howl's Moving Castle, which I still haven't watched. I have tried, but
that's a really good movie. So, as Gon says, a lot of Ghibli movies are actually mud. It's just...
Yeah, I kind of agree with him.
Yeah, I agree with him too. A lot of Ghibli movies are mud. It's just... They are mud in the best ways, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, Howl's Moving Castle, I will say, one of the better Ghibli movies. It's slow as hell. It feels like nothing happens most of the time, but it is a fun time. It's like a fun time on par with like Spirited Away for me. So I'd give that like an 8.
You did give it an 8.
Yeah.
It's a fun one. Hunter x Hunter.
The original movie or the anime?
Just Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, I'm guessing it's 2010.
148 episodes. So
yeah,
I'm assuming...
that's 2010 side. So that I'd give like a 9.
You did give it a 9. Hunter x Hunter still
Hunter x Hunter.
Good show.
Hunter x Hunter is one of those shows that progressively gets better as it goes along.
It also changes as it goes. It doesn't stay the same. Like most anime sticks to a genre, sticks to a style, a theme even.
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter morphs as it goes. Yeah. It's like, oh, we're gonna go as it's a lighthearted, like, you know, adventure action type story about this young boy. And then it's suddenly, oh, we're going a bit harder now. We're just still going on a journey, but we're doing an exam now. Okay, we're gonna get isekai. Oh, there's a murderous group of assassins on the loose. Okay, that's fine. Okay, killer ants that are the size of people.
Killer ants that mutate the more they eat people. And we're gonna kill some of the characters you knew at the start of the show. Just for what the fuck value. Yeah.
What? The lovable, happy-go-lucky...
the beagle?
Huh? The girl that firstly, Ponzu will always be missed. But I was talking about Netero. I was talking about how the happy-go-lucky chairman of the Hunters Association went from this, you know, very chilled old man to this very metal old man.
Rides a dragon into a fight, rains down hell. What's wrong, little ant?
Summons fucking Buddha.
You think I can't pray with one arm? Claps the fuck out of me.
I will still say I think Neferpitou was a great character.
Oh,
even though
I
they
fucking
were
love
a.
all the ants.
So here's the thing: the ants started growing a conscience.
Yes.
And that is what makes the Chimera Ant arc so good.
It's like
it
all
starts
of
off
them.
as this,
They all have character
mind-
development during that arc, which is so
Yeah.
fucking great.
it's like at the end of it, you're like, who are the monsters? Is it Gon and Netero who are just going fucking apeshit at this point? Is it the ants who have developed
Consciousness
conscience?
and do feel like they're gonna just start becoming better people as the thing goes along.
Like even the king was like, okay, no, I have a human I like. I'm gonna stop killing his people as much now.
That was what.
Oh wait, I'm dead.
We will keep them as semi-breeding stuff, and we're gonna keep them as cattle. We will eat a few here and there, but we will keep them as they are normally.
Like, every now and again we're just gonna go hunt one or two for supper, but they can live their lives in fear.
We got to the point other ants were just leaving because like, fuck this, I'm gonna become my own ant queen.
Yeah,
and then the fucking Phantom Troop goes take care of them. I'm like, why am I rooting for the Phantom Troop? The villains from the previous arc.
Who aren't better people by any means. One of them still hot as fuck, but has a vacuum cleaner that eats people.
I fucking love her. I love her so much.
She is such a good character. There is a character in Black Clover who is, in terms of design, very close to her. But entirely different person. Also, no vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, sadly.
Anyway, next, Into the Forest of Fireflies. I don't know the Japanese name.
Oh, the Ghibli movie?
Hotarubi no Omorie. I don't think it's Ghibli. It's a movie by Brains Base. TV Tokyo Aniplex Nihon Ad Systems.
God, am I gonna have to Google this quickly now?
Into the Forest of Fireflies Light is all I can give you. It's the dude with the mask.
Oh, the fucking AMV.
Yeah, that's why you know it.
Alone, you're on your own. Yeah, I remember it now. I will rate that like an 8. That's actually a really good one.
You gave it a 9. Wait, did you say how much you gave Hunter x Hunter?
I'd give Hunter x Hunter like a high 9.
You did give it a 9. Okay. JoJo's first season. Well, actually no. JoJo's, you gave all of them the same score up until Golden Wind.
So
Well, actually, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable, and Golden Wind all have the same.
I will say, the only issue with the first season is Jonathan is a good character. He's a bit of a boring character.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but that was
Joseph,
kind of his thing, though.
But then Joseph and
redeems
just saves
the
everything.
whole fucking show. Joseph is such a good character. Holy shit.
He saves that entire thing. Like, it was smart of them to make Jonathan season only like, 9 episodes? And then the rest of the 25 episodes is just Joseph going around catching on shit. Jonathan,
So,
I'm not Jonathan. Joseph, what are we gonna do? Let me tell you, Smokey. Nigirundayo! Smokey!
Now my cat.
Oh, fucking best fucking character.
I'm still sad that in Stardust Crusaders they made him bitch out during the gambling.
Oh, where he's doing the fucking water tension thing.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm panicking. Oh no! And then he turned into a coin.
I'm honestly so disappointed that they took away. Like, that was Joseph's thing back
That
in the
was
day.
being a fucking trickster.
Fucking with people was his stick. But no, Jotaro has to be the
Jotaro has
hero
to
in
bluff
every
the
fucking...
dude into submission. Because Jotaro... what was it? It was, where did Jotaro get that cigarette?
Just fucking with him with stuff.
The guy's thinking, I can cheat, don't worry, he won't notice me cheating. Wait, when did he get that cigarette? Jotaro just passively smoking it.
Huh? Where did he get that drink? All in. including my mother and my
my
best
mother,
friend.
I will raise you. My mother's soul. And then the dude can't fucking commit to the gamble.
Start turning into a fucking crow. So, what would you rate JoJo's? Start with Adventure.
Adventure?
The first season. It's the first season, sorry. Bizarre Adventure.
First season, I'll give it a 7 just because of Jonathan's part.
You gave it a 9.
Joseph is good. Joseph is good. I understand
Joseph
my
is good.
I understand my logic. I understand my logic. I'm not gonna lie.
Stardust Crusaders?
Stardust, I'll give it like an 8.
You gave it a 7. Stardust Crusaders battling in Egypt, you gave it an 8.
Battle in Egypt, I think it's the movie, so I might just fucked up.
I don't know. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. No, isn't Battle in Egypt the second half?
It's not called Battle in Egypt.
Because Stardust Crusaders is 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's 2 seasons, but I don't think it's called Battle in Egypt. I think the movie is called Battle in Egypt.
I don't know.
Because there's an old OVA from like 2002, I think.
You mean the super old one?
Yeah, the super old one. It's like from the early 2000s.
Yeah.
That was just Stardust
No, Battle in
Crusaders.
Egypt is the second season.
Oh damn, okay. Then yeah, I'll raise that higher just because Dio is moving there.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we get the fucking shout of Star Platinum when he beats the shit out of a blind man.
Ro.
No. When he punches the blind man to death, he's just like, oh!
Diamond is Unbreakable.
Oh, that's my favorite JoJo. I'd have to rate it a 9, otherwise there's something wrong
You
with it.
did rate it a 9.
Okay.
Golden Wind.
Golden Wind is also a 9, but I don't like Golden Wind as much.
Okay. Yeah, you gave that a 9. Carbonidian of the Iron Fortress.
Oh, that's just that is wannabe Attack on Titan. I will give that a hard 5.
You gave it a 7. I remember you really enjoying it back in the day.
I'll lower it now. I enjoyed it because it was just, oh, look at those fucking Attack on Titan
Keep in mind.
zombies instead.
Keep in mind, Attack on Titan was kind of humid back then. This was before the
This
seasons
was
came out.
before the better seasons came out, yeah.
Okay. Kaiji Against All Rules.
Oh, I fucking love Kaiju. I'd give that like a very good 8 or a 9.
You gave both seasons an 8.
Yeah, Kaiju is really fucking good. I wish
I
people would
watched
stop sleeping.
watched the first game. I did enjoy it, but it was also very. It
It's
gave me
brutal.
anxiety. It gave me anxiety.
It gets so much worse is the issue.
Oh god. Kill la Kill. Don't lose your way.
Kill la Kill. I love it. It has a lot of slow moments. That's my only issue with it.
One of the fastest paced animes in the fucking world has some slow moments.
No, it's not that. It's just there will be some episodes where they're doing nothing pertaining to the actual plot. It's just them fucking around in school. And then the next episode, it will be he loses Sing Kids, and then they have to go fight other schools in the same fucking episode. I'm like, what is this blistering speed?
Yeah, that's Kill la Kill though. It's basically anime on crack.
Kill la Kill, I would give like an 8.
You gave it a 9.
Makes sense.
Kingsglaive Final Fantasy 5.
15. Oh.
15, sorry, man. I can't count anymore.
I love the movie, but I recognize the flaws in it. So I'll give that like a high 8.
You did indeed. I didn't know you watched Lost Exile, but apparently you did.
Lost Exile? Which one's that one?
That
one
is,
with Zack?
No. It's an anime called Lost Exile.
Oh, the fucking weird planes, and then they have to deliver. They have to deliver messages with their weird planes, and then the people with muskets that shoot out to the side of their weird airships.
I never watched it because it wasn't my.
It came on Animax, and that's the only way I watched it. I'd give it a 6, but it has a really good opening song.
You gave it an 8.
I'd lower that now. It's not that good after I watched it later on.
Okay. Log Horizon.
Oh,
Season
that is like a 9 or 10.
Okay. Season 2.
Season 2 is slightly lower. I'd give that a high 8.
9-8. You got it.
Yeah.
Once again, your taste in anime has not shifted too much over the years.
Because I fucking love me some Log Horizon. That's the best isekai for me.
No, I just mean in general throughout this list.
Yeah.
You're being pretty consistent.
The issue is, there's a lot of animes. As much as I hate them, I don't feel a lot of animes deserve like below 4 at least.
Muggy, Labyrinth of Magic.
That would be a 6, I think.
Gave it a 7.
I can see why.
Baka. Oh my
Baka.
Baka.
I can see
But I think
why I
that's
gave it
season
a
2 though.
7.
That's Kingdom of Magic, I think. No.
No,
that
that's the
is
first season.
Magic
That's the first
11.
season.
Yeah, it is.
That's the first season.
Kingdom of Magic.
Oh, Kingdom of Magic is one of those seasons. I like the concept, but then they don't fully commit.
Capitalize on it, yeah.
And then they threw Alibaba into a fucking volcano.
I knew you were gonna bring this. So that is the image I have of Kingdom of Magic.
You need to read around your fucking magic. Just start dropping him into a volcano. Oh. I will say, fucking Magic is a fucking good ass subcomic.
Yes.
I do wish it got another season, because I do remember it ending on a big cliffhanger of there's a new what the fuck were they called?
The genies?
Yes, not
Jin?
genies.
What
The people that can summon the Rook.
Oh, the Magi.
Yeah, sorry.
The Magi.
Yeah,
That's the name of the fucking anime.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, I remember the second season ended on a cliffhanger of one of them replacing a dead one.
I not gonna lie, don't remember the happening,
it's
but
the
I believe you.
best friend that is kind of dark skinned that carries something around his neck. I think was a snake.
I legitimately don't remember.
Yeah, I can see why you don't remember, because it's just like he wakes up afterwards and he's also like Aladdin size and everything.
Nah, it doesn't. Don't. Oh, I remember who the other Muggy is, but it wasn't replacement or anything.
No. Remember, he replaces
I
the one because the one dies at the end of season 2.
Oh, yes.
And then he replaces that one.
Wait. I don't remember, my dude. I need to rewatch the second season, apparently. Listen, I finished the manga, okay? The end of second season doesn't mean shit. I don't think. I think Giacomo can agree with me because he also finished the manga now. It goes off the rails in ways that make zero sense.
And I wanna start reading manga, but then there's always the hope in me that the anime comes
That the anime is gonna get it.
and I can't watch it if I know there's gonna be an anime, because I love anime, but I'm then gonna bitch about all the changes.
That's true. You are one person who should never watch manga if you want to watch that. Never read manga if you want to watch that.
I will bitch about all the changes, because I did that with Dorohedoro, where I read the manga,
Yes.
it got an anime, and it was the ugliest fucking anime ever because it was pure CG.
I kind of do the same now and then. Like, I dropped a lot of anime that I started watching recently because I've read the manga, and the anime has changed a few things that just don't seem like it should have been changed.
Yeah.
But there's also times when, like, I've read it, I don't need to see it. I've seen enough. Like, the animation doesn't add as that much depth to it, really, kind of thing. Anyway, moving on, Magic Kaito 1412, which I
love
this
Magic
anime.
Kaito. I love Magic Kaito.
I rewatched it a few years ago and then immediately made the second opening my
Sekai Asan.
It's my ringtone now.
I do wish they continued Magic Kaito, because I feel like it deserves to be more like Conan.
It does. I mean, not as long as Conan maybe, but it deserves
it
the
deserves
spotlight.
some spotlight. Because the thing is, I watched Conan crossovers with Magic Kaito, and they are all really good.
That's the thing. I want to watch those, but I feel like I feel like it's gonna be kind of weird to watch it because I've never watched Conan. Well, not never watched, but I've never watched Conan. I've read the first.
I'll tell you
of the
now.
manga.
I'll tell you now. You've read the first volume, couple volumes of the manga. That's all you need to know.
First volume.
It
Just the
has
first
never
volume.
changed. The formula
Okay.
has never changed. It's always little Conan finds a mystery, has to solve it, but no one wants to listen to him. Goes around the corner, turns into his adult
How
form.
is he still a child? It's been 20 years at least.
Yeah.
No longer. It's been going on since before we were born.
Yeah, and that is still just the formula of Conan, and therefore you don't need to really watch any more Conan to understand.
True enough. Like, the worst part is, it's not like the show's never been rebooted. It's not like the show's been rebooted and that's why it's not aged. Like, it's been a continuous run.
Yeah. Like,
It's like
I
fucking
think
Pokemon
at this
logic.
point, if you make every episode a day, he should still be like a par years old.
Yeah. So Magic Kaito rating?
Magic I'll give like an 8.
I should go read Magic Kaito because I do love the anime. It's really good.
Yeah. Magic I'll
You
give
gave
like
it
an 8.
You gave it a 9,
Yeah,
which
makes sense.
I agree with that.
Yeah, Magic Kaito is in bed.
Magic Mike?
Yeah,
Oh
Magic
no.
Mike, sorry. Oh shit. Channing Tatum, get out of my mind.
Mob Psycho 100
Oh, that is a fucking 9 or 10.
and part 2.
9 or 10. Mob
I
Psycho
will
stay
say
strong.
consistency.
Yeah,
is-
fucking Magic Kite. Mob Psycho stay strong.
It does. You gave it a 9. Both of them. Gundam Seed.
Goddamn seed out of me. About you at this point. Oh, I like Seed. I do recognize it's a very weird anime now. It's a very weird Gundam.
It's honestly one of the more tame Gundam series. I mean, it's nothing compared to Reconquista.
Oh,
Let's just say.
Reconquista and I Am Blooded Orphan, which is an entirely fucked up one.
So, Seed,
Seed, I'll give a 7.
you gave it an 8. So not too
I can
far.
see why.
Yeah, I mean, it's also nostalgia for you.
That
For us, I
bitch
guess.
that slept with him just so that she could get protected, even though I'm pretty sure he
Flare.
protect that entire fucking shop no matter what, regardless.
Nah, he cried. He punched his friend because he cut his friend.
I love he was cutting his friend,
cried like-
but the friend got the punch.
And then he cried like a little bitch. Oh, I will never forget Kira Yamato's cry.
Oh yeah, the main character surviving a fucking self-destruct sequence to the face.
Yeah.
Somehow.
So somehow, and then just waking up like, I see you have unlocked the seed.
Oh yeah, and then
Never see that old man again.
he also nearly bangs his sister.
And then his sister bangs his rival.
His rival, and then there's an entire...
I 100% ship. I agree with that ship.
There's an entire sequence with the bad guy in the middle of the desert telling them how to eat shawarma, and she says with garlic sauce, and he's like with ketchup, and then they just spill it on both of them.
So, you never watched Destiny. Let me tell you, Kira, from what I remember, Kira's role in Destiny.
I did watch Destiny though. It was.
I thought you did.
No, I remember watching Destiny because at the end they fight a giant ass Gundam, and I was so
yeah.
like, "What the fuck? Why?" and then it's like Kira's
I just
intro
thought-
into the series is just randomly they raid his house, and he's like, "I was done with this war. I'm back in it now."
So, his whole purpose in the war is to stop the fighting by fucking up both sides, by being neutral. And then the main cast of Seed is like, what the fuck are you doing? You can't keep doing this shit. You're fucking up our Gundams. And you're like, stop fighting, damn it. I warned you. And then he gets a new fucking Gundam.
After his sister gets his old Gundam, but
His old
painted
Gundam.
it so fucking bling.
It's pink.
No, it's pure gold.
Is it? Oh no, sorry. It was pink in Seed.
Yes, and then she paints it pure
She
fucking
paints it
gold.
gold in Destiny.
Becomes the most bling fucking thing in existence.
Seed. We should watch Seed again. We should do a podcast on Seed. Rewatch it and podcast it.
Just rewatch Seed. Complain about all the weird stuff. Like
Also, let's not forget
he
the-
reprograms an entire Gundam in the middle of a
In about 10 minutes.
not even 10 minutes.
Not even.
That's like 2 minutes.
Let's not forget the flailing tits. In the opening song.
Every opening, without fucking fail, tits will get flung in the air in zero gravity.
Okay, I Am Blooded Orphans.
Oh, I fucking love that, so I'll give that like a high 8 or 9.
You gave it a 9.
Yeah, makes sense.
And second season, you gave an 8.
Second season, yeah, because second season gets way too depressing.
Mr. Tonegawa, Middle Management Blues. What the fuck?
It's a spin-off of Kaiji that's more lighthearted about one of the bad guys from the first season. I think you met Mr. Tonegawa.
I recognize him.
He's the guy from the shop that introduced everything. Yeah, I'd give that like an 8. That was a fun anime.
Okay, let's see. Do you still agree with these ratings? My Hero Academia, Season 1.
You see, Season 1, I will give a high rating because it had so much promise.
It did. And then it let us down.
And then I don't know what the fuck happened to the mangaka that he's just like, no, let's just throw away all that promise we had.
So, what do you think?
Pretty sure I would rate it like an 8 for the first season. Second season, I'd probably rate it like a 6.
Remember, second season was the tournament arc.
Which had good animation, but what the fuck happens in it?
It's the tournament arc and then Stain's arc.
Okay, no. Stain was still a good part. And then, if I remember right, it's immediately after Stain's arc. It's like, my arms are fucked up. What can I do? I can kick. I can use my leg.
Oh, it wasn't after Stain's arc. It was after the training in the forest thing.
Oh, right. Because there's still that thing where they try and raid the camp that they're on.
Yeah.
And he breaks his arms.
Yeah.
Which was before he learned that if he shouldn't be like a hot dog in a microwave.
Yes. So that was season 3, which you gave a 7. So 8, 8, and 7. And then just dropped it after that, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't watch 4 up. If I remember, I started episode 1 of 4, and then it was just a fucking pool episode?
I don't know. I didn't.
It was a pool recap episode, and I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna bother.
I think I stopped watching it when I started reading it.
Makes sense.
My Neighbor Totoro.
My Neighbor Totoro. I get a lot of hate for saying it's like a 5 or 6.
You gave it a 7.
I'd lower that now. It's nothing happens in that movie.
But Cat Bus.
It's a cute movie, but it's definitely a kids movie. It's definitely a kids movie.
About dying.
The mother doesn't even die in the movie. Is the thing.
No, I think the theory is that the kids die.
The kids die, but they obviously don't.
Yeah. There's also the thing where, like, the sign on Cat Bus's thingy said, Jigoku, which is hell.
Yeah.
Like, okay, they're going to hell, apparently. Okay.
I don't know. I agree with Gotham.
What? That Ghibli's mid?
That Ghibli's mid, and Miyazaki is kind of a dick.
Yeah. Yeah. So you heard the story about what he did to his son?
He walked out of his son's fucking movie saying he's not an adult yet. And like, what do you mean he's not an adult? Why would you walk out? Why would you go to the fucking press and say this shit? What kind of father are you?
You walked out to go take a fucking smoke.
Yeah, and then and never went back.
Okay, Naruto. Enough bitching about Miyazaki.
Oh, Naruto. If it ended where Sasuke left, it would be a very good 8 for me. But since it doesn't, I'll give it like a low 7.
You did give it a 7. Shippuden? Oh, Shippuden.
Oh, Shippuden. Oh, you all give a 6. I have no qualms in giving Shippuden a 6.
You gave it an 8.
I'll lower that so hard.
So I do believe, was this before you stopped updating your mail? That you rated this? No, can't be. So yeah, you gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8, but the thing is that would have been like around 2018. So I already knew how the anime ended from the game.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
I have to this day not finished the anime, but the game told me everything I needed.
Yeah, you gave it an 8 back then, so you know, you like choices, I guess. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh, that's a 10.
You gave it a 9.
I'll bump that up. Evangelion is a fucking masterpiece to me.
end of Evangelion.
End of Evangelion also, I'll put that to a 10. That's the perfect ending to that depressing ass show.
Here's the thing, I can't disagree with you because it is a good show and it is a good ending. I will never watch it again. I will never watch it again. But I do agree with you that it's a brilliant show.
It's like you watch Evangelion and you see end of Evangelion, like there was no other way this could have ended. It makes so much sense that it just fucking ends up like everyone dead and shouldn't be happy with everything.
When I watched it, I was still too immature to really handle that kind of depression.
Understandable.
So if I had to watch it now, I'd probably handle it a lot better, but still not enjoy it as much.
Like that's a really fucked up ending.
I don't like the Espresso Depressor. Noragami. No wait, sorry, hold on. No Game, No Life.
Oh, that's a 9. I love me No Game, No Life.
I love No Game, No Life, and the
movie I'll probably give both a 9.
Yeah, I was talking about the music, but the movie as well. Noragami. So I know we both have our issue with Noragami spoiling shit. You know,
I love Noragami nonetheless, so I'll rate it a high 8, I guess.
Okay, Aragato, which is second season.
Yeah, that's also a high 8 for me.
Okay. Nothing changed there. One Punch Man.
First season, I'll give it a 9. Second season, I'll give it a 6.
You gave it an 8 and a 5. So you can bump it up again if you want.
Makes it. Nah, I'll keep that second season because the second season is so bad.
And the first season?
The first season, I'll go to a 9.
Okay.
Like
Overlord.
Overlord.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say One Punch Man. It's not as good as Mob by the same creator, but it is.
Yeah.
It starts off good and then
the
they ruin it as they go along.
Here's the thing. People say it's overrated. Haters say it's overrated. I agree with them, but I don't think it's bad by any means. I think it's just way too overhyped.
Yeah.
Like, tone down the hype a bit and just enjoy the ride because it is a genuinely brilliant show. And it is hype as fuck, but enjoy it by yourself or with friends. Don't you know? Don't overhype it. Overload.
So first season, I'll rate Overlord like an 8. Again with Overlord, as I go like get more used to isekais and that, I'd go lower with each season of Overlord because it focuses too much on...
You actually went higher.
No, because second season stops focusing on Ainz for a little bit. It focuses on lizard folk instead, which was the most interesting thing because it's focusing on the people Ainz is trying to kill.
Because the lizards fucked?
That too. But it shows what the other side of the thing is where Ainz is the ultimate fucking bad guy.
Yes, he is a villain in the situation.
Are trying to survive it.
To be fair, a lot of the people are assholes though.
That's the thing. None of the lizard folk were.
No, not the lizard folk. I'm talking about the humans.
The humans, most of them are assholes. Like, you weak bitch, yeah, okay. Show me the lizard folk are the best fucking characters in that show. Paranoia
Agent.
Oh, by the legendary Satoshi Kon himself. That I'd give a high 8.
Oh, what?
I'd legitimately give it like a high 8.
You did give it an 8.
It goes off the fucking rails, but it's a good anime.
Parasite the Maxim. I will never watch Paranoia Agent. It's too fucking much for me.
Too
existential for me.
So, do you know what happens at the end?
Of Paranoia Agent?
Yeah.
No.
So it just turns out that Little Slugger is made up by the first victim.
I don't know anything about the show. That's the thing. Like, I know who Little Slugger is because of you, but I don't know any of the walking story about what the fuck is happening in the show. I just remember trying to watch it and being like, what the fuck is happening with my life? I need to go see a therapist.
Yeah, that's Satoshi Kon shows for you.
Yeah. Parasite the Maxim.
That I'll give a 9.
Who did give it a 9? Psychopass. More fucked up shit.
Psychopass season 1 I'll give a 9. Season 2 far less.
You gave it a 5.
Oh, what's wrong with me? Psycho. To be fair, I rewatched it a couple of years later, and it's actually a good show. It's just again, it's one of the issues of I was not mature enough at the time.
Yeah, understandable.
But
Listen, one of my only memories of that show is a naked dead body that had the head inside the torso or some shit.
oh yeah, because the teacher
Yeah.
made his students.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Chairs, I think, or something like that. No,
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
it was they turned them into statues. Yeah.
And then I've seen a clip of.
I honestly recommend
Like-
watching it.
I have seen a clip of like a woman getting the shit beat out of her in public and no one doing anything. And like,
Yeah,
what the
because
fuck?
yeah, because it was don't do anything to affect your own mental health, otherwise you will get killed.
Yeah. Yeah, fucked up show. Puella Magi Madoka Magica.
Like it, like a 7.
You gave it an 8. Which
Makes sense.
one? Okay, I will say Madoka Magica. I do actually want to watch it, and I did try rewatching it again after I was so scarred the first time.
Oh yeah, it is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, episode 3 fucked me up so bad, and then
Yeah.
eventually I went back to watch it again, and I think I just couldn't get into the. Honestly, the slice of life portion of it, which is usually my shit. Like the daily lives of the girls and what they, their own stories and shit that happens outside of the magical girl portion.
Yeah.
And bored me, so I stopped watching it.
Yeah. That is the most boring part.
ReZero. First season.
ReZero is one of those animes. Like, yeah, it's actually good. So I'll give that like a high 8 or 9.
Okay, you gave it an 8. Reborn! Now, be careful. Rob might be listening.
No, not even just Rob.
You know, I am a massive fan of this, but Rob is
Rob is on another tier.
extra.
Like, the only issue with Reborn is, again, filler.
There is a lot of filler. That's the thing, though. I feel like the filler gives you a break from... Like, it starts off slow. I will give you that.
It starts
But
off
then
slow, which was my main issue.
It's those hard beats for a while. And then it slows down a bit to give you a break from the hard-hitting action.
Yeah,
And to give the cast a break as well, because they just went through... Remember, these are high schoolers going through very traumatic shit.
yeah, and then it's training arc after training arc, which kinda sucks.
Yeah.
And then it's just catch on cuck in the middle of the future for no reason.
Okay, the Catch and Cook in the future arc, I feel like, was the slowest. Because it was the longest, and there was so much bullshit that they could... Like, that was actual filler. Like, that was shit that did not need to happen.
Yeah.
So, what do you give it?
I'd give it like a 7.
You gave it an 8.
Makes sense. When it's good, but it just takes a while to get there.
Rokka no Yusha. I didn't know you finished it.
Rokka no Yusha.
Remember the dude that actually, remember how there was an anime where a bunch of people were stuck in a cave and had to figure out a puzzle that they just... And that was like 3 episodes. Rokka no Yusha. Rokka Braves of the Six Flowers.
Oh, the fucking way. We have to figure out who turned off the shield.
Yeah.
And then it's just the last 6 episodes is them in this fucking place going, you turned it off, no, you turned it off, no, you turned it off. One of us is the fake hero. Anyway, you turned it off.
Yeah, that one.
And then the plot twist is the fucking one chick was lying to everyone, including herself, in her mind. Because we'd get internal monologue from her and she'd go crazy because she thought he was the fake. And then it turns out, no, I was always the fake. I was the evil one. I'm like, yeah, this was just shit story.
So how much?
Oh, that I'll give like a 4.
You gave it a 3. You really did not like it.
Oh, okay, nah, legit, that makes sense. It's such a fucking stupid anime just because of that. Like, my god, if you don't have enough manga to make anything out of, don't make the anime.
Just don't make the anime. Just wait.
Like,
it
it didn't even feel like a story that needed to be rushed like this to come out.
No, it didn't. Yojo Senki. Tanya the... What is it? Saga of Tanya the Evil.
Saga of Tanya the Evil. Good concept. It gets old quick. I'd give it a 7, but yeah, it gets very old very quick.
You gave it a 8.
Yeah,
I know you really enjoyed it back then.
I probably rated it just after I watched it, yeah.
Scum's Wish.
Oh, that anime.
Scum's Wish. Wait, which one is this the one that I think it is?
Honkai. Oh.
Honkai.
That's the one where I kept showing you the clip of where they singing karaoke and it's Naruto's opening, and then he comments something and it just ruins her mood entirely.
Is this the one? Yes, this is the anime where they getting cucked, so they're cucking each other into. That's the cucking.
Yeah, they're getting cucked, so they're gonna be together, but they don't like each other like that. Is the issue?
Yeah. So basically, they're both interested in two people who are dating each other.
Yes.
So in order to deal with that, they decide to date each other.
Yes. And it's not healthy at all.
Yeah. Very toxic relationship. So, what do you think?
It's such a fucking feels anime, like, so hard. I think that will be like... it will be like a 6 for me only, though.
You gave it a 7. You really enjoyed it. Well, you kinda enjoyed it.
I kinda enjoyed it, because I was like, yeah, damn. It hurts.
Oh, Rhinoceros.
Oh, that is a hard 3 or 4.
You were 4, yeah. I never saw it. All I remember is children dying, and I was like, I'm up.
It's like what the vampires rule the world, and then
stuff.
he escapes because his friend gets turned into a vampire, and then years later he needs to fight his friend who's a vampire.
Yeah, you gave it a 4.
Yeah, makes sense. I didn't like it.
Okay. This one, we've argued before, and I'm gonna argue with you again, but I kind of get your point. Skit Dance.
Oh, poor man's Gintama. I didn't like it that much.
I really enjoyed it.
I like the arcs that are,
important.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same as like you said. It's the poor man's Gintama. It's literally what it is.
At poor man's Gintama, and I looked at it like, but Gintama's right here.
True. I can't argue with that.
So I assume I gave it like a 6.
You get a 5, which is why I'm like, I kind of need to argue with this because I truly believe it deserves a higher rating.
No,
but
I entirely understand.
It's your choice.
I entirely understand.
Also, I can't really say too much because I did. Firstly, I watched further than you did, and I read the manga. So.
Is the manga done, by the way?
Yes, it's done. It's been done for a long time. There's one thing that annoyed me about the end of the manga, but it wasn't an overall disappointment of an ending. It was a good ending. It's just there's one thing that was kind of like you didn't have to do it like that. Anyway, Soul Eater.
I like Soul Eater. There's a very clear part that I stopped liking Soul Eater.
And there's a very clear disappointment in the ending.
Yeah, like I like the fucking last villain, whatever his name is right now. I can't remember.
Was it Asura?
Yeah, Asura. I like Asura. I like his design and everything. It's just the story let him down.
Yeah.
Like I would prefer the plot twist that I remember from the manga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just because they didn't have the manga.
They ran out of manga. I was like, yeah, this is back in the day where they didn't stop an anime because they ran out of manga.
They just took a very shitty path with it, though. It could have been anything, and they decided, now we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And it was bad.
Yeah,
So,
that's the main issue.
rating?
I'll give it. I really like Soul Eater's the thing, so I'll give it like a 7 still.
You gave it a 9.
Oh no, but the second half.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's
I know.
hype when death the kid gets his rings, but still.
You gave it a 9. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I get it. I do. Because especially, depending on when you rated this, like, if this was like while we were still in high school, I can understand.
I
you
think
giving
this
it
was
a
towards
9.
the end of high school, which was still. I liked the anime a lot.
Yeah. Spirited Away.
That's a 9.
You gave it a 10.
Yeah. It's legit one of the good Ghibli movies for me.
Okay, we're almost done with the list. Steins Gate.
Ooh, that would be an 8.
7.
Nah, I put it up to an 8. That's the second season I hate so much.
Steins Gate, the movie.
There's a movie? Fuck, there is a movie.
Yeah.
Isn't the movie just Kurisu having to tell him, you saved the fucking future, relax?
It was him basically falling out of.
Oh yeah,
time.
he was falling out of the safe timeline. For some
And
reason.
Kurisu having to save his ass.
Honestly, I can't remember it, so I can't give it a fair rating.
You gave it a 7, which.
I guess.
Yeah.
I can't honestly remember.
And again, Steins Gate is another anime that you watched a bit later than I did, because I watched it like immediately when it started
Yeah,
airing.
you watched it immediately, and then
I watched it as it came out.
Yeah, I watched it like a few years later.
Ooh, so you didn't rate the Digimon movies, the original movies.
Oh, like
You
Children's
did
War
rate-
Game, etc.
Children's War Game and all of those, yeah.
But I did rate Digimon the movie.
You did rate Summer Wars.
Oh, Summer Wars. Oh, that's like a high 9, 10 for me, I guess.
Give it an 8.
Oh, what's wrong with me? No, I'll put
Yeah,
that up. I'll
absolutely.
put that up.
Okay, now in the real meat and potatoes of shit shows.
Oh god.
Sword Art Online.
Oh, Sword Art. Where's that 5? Just because I liked your first arc.
Oh, you gave it a 6. You gave the first season a 6.
Yeah, because I liked the first half of it. I understand.
Gun Gale? Well, second season.
Oh, Gun Girl. That's 4. That's 4.
Well, you gave it a 5, but remember this was Mother's Rosario, which had nothing to do with Kirito.
It had nothing to do with Kirito, but was the better arc.
That's what I'm saying. It had nothing to do with Kirito, and that's why it was.
It had
the
nothing to do with
better
Kirito, but then Kirito ruins it by going, "Don't worry, I'll 1v100 this entire raid boss," and then 5 people kill the raid boss. I'm like, you do not know how raid bosses work.
The movie Ordinal Scale.
There's a movie.
Ordinal Scale.
Oh, the one where they fucking
one with AR.
They play Pokemon Go and then Asuna
Yeah,
gets
with augmented reality.
and then
Asuna gets her memories taken.
and then Kirito becomes the best person IRL, actually jumping off bridges and shit. Oh my god!
For some reason.
That's a
those
5,
ways.
bro. That movie's like a 4 or 5.
You gave it a 6.
Fuck that. That's an aggressive low 5 or 4.
So, oh yeah, I should say, I do think that you should watch the Gun Gale spin-off because it is a better show.
I did watch it, and then
I
so I play my battle royales. I love me my battle royales.
yeah.
When they hid behind a corpse, and apparently no one else knows this fact that you can hide behind a corpse under gunfire and it's immune to all damage.
Listen, just because it's a pro gamer strat doesn't mean everyone's gonna use them.
Everyone would know that strat. It's like cap strafing in Apex.
I know.
It's that and the military are training themselves on fucking gamers.
Yes, but keep in mind, full dive system is very intricate.
It's very, but I look at it, I'm like, oh, you are not getting the proper training. If you're training
You
as
say that
gamers.
the US military does actually train by playing video games.
Yes, but it's their own made game.
No, Not even. They are. I'm talking about like. I can't. I don't even. I don't think it was Call of Duty, but I do remember the story of the US military playing a well-known FPS for training purposes.
I know the one where they made their own game for training purposes. And it was kind of weird because there were some fucked up things in it that were like, why are you teaching this to your military?
But no, I do believe that the military can practice military tactics using something like a full dive VR.
Yeah, but are they gunning down civilians? I agree with the statement, have not watched spoilers bit. What, of Gun Gale? I'm sorry, I'm spoiling a, what, 7-year-old anime now?
Yeah, at this point.
What's up, Inhuman?
How you doing, anyway?
But legit, it's like a 7-year-old anime and it's shit, don't
Yeah. No, it's not. It's really not. I personally, listen. I'm not saying it's amazing. I'm saying it's better than SAO.
What is it? She plays a small character because she's overly tall in IRL, and that turns out to be her advantage because it lowers her hitbox. I'm like, do you know how much gamers, especially esports gamers, would all play short characters for that reason?
Yeah, but remember, you're giving up physical strength for that.
Yeah, but Gun Gale is what you call it? It's Dex
Yeah, it's Dex based. Not always. Listen,
no. A man went on a killing spree.
You know what happened to the Dex players?
A man went on a killing spree because it became a
spoilers. I watched the anime. Why are you taking so long to reply? Do you have
a delay? No, it's just we talking about not looking at chat.
I haven't looked at chat in a while. I'm sorry. Anyway, the last SAO. So yeah, that's just my take. I think that the Gun Gale spin-off is superior to the original Gun Gale.
Oh no! Having watched what little I have of alternative, it is better. It's not good, but it's better. It's better.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's watchable.
Yeah.
Alicization.
Shit season.
100% agree with you.
Shit season.
So bad.
Well, we're looking for the most advanced military AI. We're gonna set up this ton of rules for it. Whatever one breaks the rules is the best one for our military AI. Excuse me, you want an AI that breaks rules?
They want AI that's not afraid to disagree with the rules.
Yes, but the thing is, Kirito is the reason Alice broke rules.
I know. To be honest, I have not had
a lot of time to watch anime. So I don't watch a lot of anime lately. I wait until the end of season, handpick a few or what I've heard good things about, and then I watch those. Like I binge them. That's what I've been doing lately.
Okay, Alicization score.
Oh, that's another 5.
You gave it a 4.
Yeah. But is it I'm still waiting for Yu-Gi-Oh to be just clone Kirito.
He is clone Kirito, what do you mean?
I'm 100%
Terra in Resonance.
Zankyo no Terra, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what Zankyo no Terra is.
Terrorists.
Oh, the terrorists! Yeah, I remember.
Take a little high school girl.
They kidnapped a high school girl. And it was a beautiful anime, but I don't remember a lot of it. I remember how good it looks. I don't remember what happens in it a lot.
Okay, what do you think? Score?
Based on memories alone of what I do remember, I'd give it a 7 or an 8.
You did give it a 7. Shock dart.
Shock dart. I would read a manga when I have an anime on. That is some fucked up multitasking right there.
I mean, I used to do that as well. I can't do it anymore. I've lost the ability to do that. The Boy and the Beast.
Oh, that is a 10.
You gave it a 9.
I'll give it a 10 now. I love that movie. I hate it came out around your name.
Yeah. No, that was a silent voice.
No, it was both.
Was both? Oh shit. Okay. The Devil a Part-Timer. Hataraku Mama-sama.
Oh, that's a 8 or a 9. It's like a high 8, 9.
You gave it an 8? You're an 8. And I agree. And second season is out. I still need to watch
I'm
it.
gonna binge it. I'm gonna do what I did with the first season, where you gave it to me. I was like, I binged it. That was so good.
Partly because I did read further in the manga, but I don't remember where I am or what the fuck is happening, so I just want to watch it rather, because it's really quicker. The future, Miraniki.
Oh, that's another anime that I know I love, based purely on
We
how
call
edgy it was.
Anyone's calling?
That's up. But yeah, I love that anime based on how edgy it was. So I'd give that a 6.
You did give it a 6.
Okay, wake up early tomorrow. We play Valley Rank. You can go fuck yourself. I don't wake up before 11 nowadays. I don't know why. Actually, I know why. It's because I'm playing fucking Apex until 3, but that's not the point.
The girl who lived through time.
The girl who lived through time. I love
that.
I love that movie. I'll give it like a 8.
You gave it a 7.
No, I'll give it an 8. I love Mamoru Hosoda. He makes really good movies. He made one really mid one, which was about the family that has a tree in the middle of their house.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the family has a tree in the middle of the house, and the dog talks and all that. It was a very good movie.
King's Avatar.
I didn't watch second season of that.
Me neither.
King's Avatar, I probably give... I don't know. The logic on how they become better gamers makes no sense to me as a gamer.
Oh, I don't know. You need to move your mouse in order to move your character.
You need to move your mouse and you need to spam buttons faster. I'm like...
Yeah.
If it was this
Which,
simple...
I mean, that's how League works. Just don't stop
No,
spamming.
you have cooldowns in League.
Yes, but you still spam it so that it's there as soon as you...
We aren't Yasuo players.
I mean, okay, that's how Final Fantasy works.
We're doing anime and anime movies. We're basically going through my anime list. My anime list from like 2019 in high school. So what's the next?
The Promised Neverland.
Oh,
First season.
First season, I will give Promised Neverland first season like an 8.
You gave it a 9.
Yeah, it's a really good start. And then second season just fucks it up.
Yeah. What did you say for King's Avatar?
King's Avatar will be like a 6 or 7 for me.
Okay, you gave it an 8. So.
9. I feel differently nowadays, but yeah.
Nanatsu no Taizai, first season. Before the animation became the jankest shit in the world.
I'd still only give that 7. It was enjoyable, but I'd still only give it a 7.
Yeah, that's what you gave it a 7. Tokyo Ghoul, first season.
Oh, Tokyo Ghoul. First season I'd give it 9.
You gave it an 8.
I'd give it a 9 because Tokyo Ghoul is... I love Tokyo Ghoul. It's edgy shit, yeah, but I do like the story.
Route A?
Route A, I'd give a way lower score. I'd give that like a 6.
You gave it a 7?
No, I'd give that a 6 because they changed the story so much it's unrecognizable from the manga.
3?
I'd give a 7 or an 8.
Are you only doing anime URD? What do you mean?
I don't know what he means by the URD part.
Ushio Totora. 3 you gave a 7, by the way.
Ushio Totora, I do remember liking.
Oh, we're at the end of the line.
Ushio Totora, I'd give like a what? Give it like a 8 on enjoyability, but it is one of those things you can feel it comes from like the 90s again. You are a Yasuo player. I'm not a Yasuo player. I played Yasuo because I got a skin, and then I stopped playing Yasuo. I got better skins.
Ooh, we are at the end. There's 4 left.
Oh god, okay.
Violet Evergarden.
That is
Violet Ochon.
That is like an 8 or 9.
You gave it a 9, and I can't tell why. I didn't finish it. I watched the first few episodes. It's a very slow burn.
It's a very slow anime, but it's honestly worth it.
It's so beautiful, though.
Yeah, it's beautifully animated.
Absolutely amazing.
You taking the man? I have kind. Not gonna lie, I have played more Yasuo than anyone else lately.
Wolf Children.
That is a 10 for me.
Okay, I've never watched Wolf Children, actually. I did try. I just never got to it.
That's a good movie. You should really watch it.
So, Violet Evergarden, you said you gave it a 9. You did. Wolf Children, you gave it a 10. So yeah, you're on point. This one, we need to have a bit of a discussion.
Oh god, is it your name?
It is... Well, you know what? Let's do your name first.
Okay.
What do you think?
6, I think it's a very overrated movie. It's beautifully animated, but I think the story is very overrated.
I will agree it's overrated, but I don't think it's bad. It's so bad that it deserves a 6. I think it's a brilliant...
No. It's my bias is also attached to that 6.
I'm aware. You gave it an 8 because you enjoyed the movie when you watched it.
I don't.
Here's the thing. It's a really good, fun movie. I know it has its flaws. Your biggest issue with it is that it overshadowed
so much better movies just because
The Silent Voice.
It was the normie movie at the time.
I will say though, amazing soundtrack, really good story. Although it is a story that's been done before. It's just done in a way that's not even unique, just fun.
The thing is, that creator has one movie they always make, and it's always boy and girl are separated via something and must overcome it.
Yeah, I mean, was it 5 centimeters per second?
5 centimeters per second, Weathering with You. Like all those kind of movies. It's his staple kind of movies.
Yeah. And I do think it's a good movie. I will agree that it is overhyped.
It's overhyped.
But I don't think it's so bad that it needs to be penalized for.
I don't understand how it became the normie movie.
A lot of people just resonated with it for some reason. I don't know. And once again, the soundtrack is amazing. It just works very well with the movie. So you gave it an 8, but you're saying you would rather give it a 6?
Yeah, no, I'd give it a 7. Just if I exclude my bias, I do remember it being a pretty good movie.
Okay. And then the last one, which I didn't expect, Your Lie in April.
I think I gave that like a 8 or something.
You gave it a 7?
No, I need to raise that. Oh fuck.
I'm just confused. How you? What mindset were you in?
What mindset was I in that I only gave it a 7? What was wrong with me?
Who hurt you that day?
Who hurt me the day? It wasn't the anime that hurt me that much.
Maybe you were so sad about it that you just gave it a 7.
It just broke my heart so fucking much that I lowered the score. Like, now fuck this thing for making me cry this much.
Also, I should say you are going on to an house.
Yeah, don't worry. This is the end of where I wanted to go anyway.
Okay. I was gonna say you may have slowed down a bit because firstly we had technical issues and secondly I have been distracting you with questions.
Nah, this is exactly where I wanted to end it anyway. So we got my anime list perfectly. I'm off to good luck. Thanks for popping in, but sorry that you haven't been paying much attention.
Now I would say check out my anime list.
That's for your stream.
I don't have one.
I'm sure you do.
No, I believe I did make one back in the day, but I didn't rate the anime or anything, and I didn't really. I just basically marked what I've already watched. And I didn't
but you didn't
care about ratings. Yeah, because I don't really care about ratings. I watch what I like. That's about it.
Yeah, I just rated them because I'm like, let's rate it. It was the time when I rated stuff. Like, if Letterboxd existed back then, I would have rated stuff on Letterboxd too, but Letterboxd exists.
Dean, I'm gonna send you a screenshot of most of the anime that I've watched. A few screenshots, because it doesn't fit on one page.
Okay.
I want you to go through it, and I'm gonna tell you what I would rate it now.
Should we not save this for
my stream?
Oh god, and then after this I need to figure out how to do shorts.
Like I said, there are resources for it, but it seems to be a bit annoying to do.
So firstly, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to re-render the video to be an MP4 format. Hope that works.
So you can use, I don't know if Streamlabs has it, but OBS has the thing where you can rebuff. Does it still have?
No. So the
Basically,
issue
you
is
can convert the anime.
I edited in After Effects because I added some effects to it.
Oh,
But that threw it into a .mov file.
I see.
So that .mov file is like 1 gig and nothing wants to interact with it properly.
Oh, I see. So you need to convert it to.
So I'm gonna throw it into DaVinci, convert it there, and then throw it onto like.
I see.
I'm gonna try Windows' thing because Windows did make Clipchamp or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And Clipchamp lets you do TikTok style videos. I'm gonna see if they let me do the blurred background style that I want.
Which is the TikTok format.
Yeah, because I don't want the pure black background.
Yeah.
Dula can rate his porn collection. So firstly, Summertime Saga is a very mid game. I will give that a very big 6.
You're the one who is recommending it. What do you mean?
Summer Memories, I'll give that like a 3. Too much shorter.
We have very different taste and different sizes of lists here. Let me just say. Let me warn you, we're gonna be here for a while.
I play the 2D stuff. Dula plays everything.
Yeah.
A Town Uncovered is just some Summertime Saga in a different look for some reason.
Town Uncovered looks very jank.
It looks very jank. It is very jank because it copies Summertime Saga to a T. Like they have the same fucking story and everything, which confuses me.
No.
I have Monster Girl Island will never come out. It's fucking vaporware.
Monster Girl Island is apparently already released, but that's a fucking lie.
It's vaporware, to be honest. That shit never existed. I can't remember any more off the top of my head.
Let's see. Oh, what's the one in space that we played recently?
Oh, I can't remember the name.
Subverse.
That's actually a fun time.
That's a really good one. Little Black Bestiary, I'll give a 9.
The main character of Subverse is aggressively Australian, but
yes, he is.
He's fucking aggressively Australian, my god.
You're gonna watch us talk about hentai games while you try to go to sleep?
I mean, I'm gonna end the stream here because I reached the point.
I know.
I'm just running around collecting the stuff that I need quick.